Yes, Daddy.
I'm a fucking Tarkov player, motherfucker.
Does anybody else feel like a fried egg?
Yo, what the freak is good? I need some hype in the chat for CroweGamingg. Welcome to Time to Fly Radio, everybody. Hope you are all having a wonderful Friday night. Who's freaking hyped? I need to hear it. I need to see it. I can't hear it, but I need to see it. I can hear it right here. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah, man! Yo, React Gaming, Morganovich, Magumik, sorry. Every time. Chicken 117, Killer Queen, Doc Holiday. Yo, thank you guys so much for coming in so early. Mag with the resub for 7 months. Let's go, baby. Here comes one time. Here he comes. Oh, you're muted in Discord. Yo, Dre, what's good? Hang on. There he is. I was like, yo. There he is. Yes. Welcome to another installment of Time to Fly Radio. We are your hosts. My name is Jaybird.
Yes, Daddy.
Love to see it. Love to hear it. How's everybody feeling? Oh yeah, I forgot. Forgot when you switch it. Boom. We really need to look into StreamYard, but it's all good. Nobody's gonna judge us. There we go. I like it. I like it like that. Yo, Morganovich. You can't mistake those eyes. Sheesh. The shirt came in, baby. Hashtag lurk. Those are Morgan's eyes. Can you see them? Yeah, can you kind of see it? It's that emote. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's his eyes, but it's chopped up into the lurk text. It's so fun. Yo. How are you feeling? One time, what have you been up to today? Oh. The workflow never stops, all right? It never stops. I had quite a day of it myself. And then got to go to therapy. It was actually a really good time. I highly suggest it to everybody. Dude. Has anybody... Who the fuck is CroweGamingg, dude? Who the hell is that? Anybody heard of CroweGamingg? I don't think I've ever... I don't think that name has ever crossed my table. We cannot hear one time. I don't know if he's talking. Uh-oh. One time? Oh, there he is. Did it just randomly do it? Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna roll with the punches here. What even is a crow and what is gaming? Well, that is why we're here tonight. Our special guest of the evening is the marvelous CroweGamingg. Incredible stream he's got over there, helping lots of people. It's super hype, super fun. He's got great energy, and we're here tonight to find out what makes that bird tick. We're gonna find out where Crow is from, how he grew up, and just little tidbits here and there on the life of Crow. You know what I mean? We're gonna be asking all kinds of questions. And he will be joining us shortly here in a few minutes. Yo, question, what's good, React? So this is essentially how this is going to go. We are going to be interviewing Crow. We're going to be asking him all kinds of questions, and then towards the end, after about roughly an hour or so, we are going to be opening up the Discord for you guys to come in one at a time. If you have questions, comments for Crow, for me, for One Time, for anyone, we are going to give you an opportunity to do that. And the way that you will do that, if you want to, is by hopping into this Discord. Listen, you don't have to stay. I get it. There's a million Discords. But if you want to be a part of the stream tonight, you need to join the nest. And then when I give the go-ahead, whoever has questions or comments they want to make is going to hop into any of those voice channels. I'm going to take that as a sign that you've got something to say, and I'm going to pull you down into the private channel that me, One Time, and Crow will be in. And from there, you can ask your question, whatever you want to do, and we'll kind of rotate people out in that fashion. So you guys will certainly get an opportunity to say what up, ask him questions about streaming. Listen, Crow is partnered with Twitch. He's a Twitch partner, partnered with G Fuel Energy. Oh my God. And the Pioneers, some kind of team of sorts. I'm not super familiar with it, and that is going to be part of what we'll be finding out tonight. So yeah. One Time, you're muted again, I think. Yeah, you are. I saw your face right when you heard me say that. I don't know why it's doing that. Interesting. We roll with the punches. React says, what would it take to be on one of these podcasts? Well, that answered my question. Not tonight, but for sure in the future. Yes. So me and One Time kind of handpick people that we want to interview and stuff like that. But that doesn't mean that you all don't get an opportunity to come on here and say what you want to say. Now, to be courteous to whoever, to Crow, because I'm sure he's got things to do. By the time we get around to it, it's going to be kind of late. So we definitely don't want to keep him up all night. But we'll give you guys a little bit of an opportunity to say what you want to say, ask your questions, and then we'll kind of send you on your way. You know what I mean? Just like a radio show, like you would hear on a radio show. But as far as being a guest on Time to Fly, that's something me and One Time kind of, yeah, we've got a couple people lined up. So, but yeah, keep those DMs close, because you never know who's gonna be next. We got CroweGamingg in the green room right now. He's in makeup. Getting touched up. He looks so good. Listen, speaking of Crow's looks, anyone notice anything strange about tonight? Tell him One Time. It's the headbands and the gaming glasses. Yeah. It's a Crow thing. He does this. Just believe me. Believe me. He does this. We have fun. This was One Time's idea. For sure. Oh, man. Yeah, we thought it'd be funny. Keeping with the vibes, baby. Yeah. Right. That is correct. Well, chat is saying that they cannot hear you, which is interesting. Right. No, I can hear you just fine. Give me just a moment. Just a moment.
I'm wondering why my chat box.
There you are.
So weird.
Okay, now you should be able to hear one time. Give it the old test 1 2.
Papa, can you see me?
Yeah, I think I got you. Oh yeah, we gotcha. Jeez, my bad. Thanks, chicken. I thought I solved it earlier with the because he was actually muted in Discord. But yeah, we should be good now. Should be good. Can I get a confirmation in the chat? Sound check.
Sound check 1 2. Testing 1 2. I'm wondering why
We are green for go. Thank you, chicken. Appreciate that. You guys, listen, Mr. Bo, what's good? You guys, before I bring CroweGamingg in the house, I need to see hype in the chat. Whether you're in my stream, whether you're in one time for the one-time stream, I need to see hype.
Come on.
Bring the hype, bring the CGs.
Who wants
Someone light it up.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited to get to know a little bit more about the human being. We all know Crow. We know what to expect when we go into his chat, into his stream.
Yes,
what
sir.
he's about while he's on stream. Now, I can only assume that it has a lot to do with who he is as an individual, but we're going to find out.
We're going to find out.
What makes him tick. So that is going to be sick.
Crow is here in the chat. Everyone say, what's good, Crow? What's good, Crow? Are we ready? Are we ready to pull him in?
I'm ready to pull his ass in.
I need to see some more hype in the chat first.
Come on.
Come on. Show me that you're ready. Come on.
Does anybody else feel like a fried egg?
Once again, you guys, you'll get an opportunity at the end of the stream. If you've got questions for Crow, for me, for one-time comments, whatever, you will get that opportunity at the end. We will pull you in one by one. All you got to do is join the Discord. You can leave it after the stream. It's fine. I suggest that you stay. There's a lot of cool people in Discord, but I get it. However, if you want a chance to talk in the stream, you'll need to be in the Discord, and I will let you know when we are good to go with that. All right, we got some hype. We got some hype going. Are you ready one time?
I'm ready, man.
All right.
Ready.
Well,
I'm ready to get sweaty.
ready to get sweaty, baby?
With my headband, imagine.
Oh my God. Okay, everybody, give a wonderful welcome to the man himself, Mr. CroweGamingg. What's good, baby?
Yo, what's up, man?
What's good, my guy?
How you doing?
We are doing well. It's Friday.
Get my...
It is Friday. I cannot complain.
Hey,
All
it's Friday, baby.
Let's go.
Nothing wrong with the Friday. Friday
Absolutely.
What's your
vibe.
typical Friday look like?
Not a very, I mean, work. hanging with the wifey. Nothing crazy, bro. Nothing crazy at all.
I'm gonna bring this over here.
That's right. Give us
Gonna
just a
pop this
moment while we get
out.
things situated here. We are professionals. Don't even worry about it.
Don't sweat it. There we go. We're gonna pop this one out.
Boom. And we've got him. We've got him live in the house. Dude, do you like the getup we got going on here?
I know.
We got our gaming glasses on. We got our headbands. Where's your headband at?
I got you.
Let's go. See, I even got it upside down.
Yes, sir. You know the vibes,
We
baby.
know the vibes around here. Come on.
You know the vibes. Come
Yeah,
on.
dude. So how was your Friday today? How has it gone? Has it been pretty chill? Just a stream and Hanging with
yeah,
wifey,
so,
or what do we got?
Wifey's mom is a teacher, so today was her last day. So they have a tradition where they go out to eat after on the last day of school every day or every year. So we went out to eat with them, and we just had a couple of graduation parties and kind of been hanging out, and then we just came back and I literally just got back home about 20 minutes ago. So
nice, dude.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good night. I like that.
Yeah, just chill.
A
Nothing
little bit
crazy.
of food, a little bit of party, a little bit of chill.
Bit of food. Oh yeah, baby.
All the good things. Yeah.
How are you guys?
I am good. I am doing well. One time you are muted again in the Discord. I don't know why it keeps doing that to you.
I hate this.
They're professionals,
my
okay?
nightmare.
Nobody judge me, all right? Listen, I'm a small streamer.
Okay, wait. I think.
Let's get it together. My day was good. It was chill. I literally did nothing at work today. It was one of those kind of days. So I literally was on Twitch from 7 in the morning to 3:30 p.m. Aside from like 1 hour when I had to go do this little job thing, but it's on Twitch.
That's a good
man.
day in my book.
That is a good day, you know.
Right?
I had fun. I met a lot of cool people.
Did you meet some cool people today?
I did. I'm gonna give him a quick shout out on stream here to Thick Succubus, Gemini Rose, Game Snake 911, Squeak 2417, Captain Slow, and T Farbs. Appreciate the follows, you guys. While I was offline.
Go.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
And
Captain
we got a couple
Slow.
that joined the one-time crew as well.
There you go. Got a new
React-
one-timer.
Yeah, while we were away.
Sheesh.
Appreciate you, React.
Let's go.
Cal, Umbria, Malaysia,
Oh.
Numero 3. I appreciate you guys.
Love it.
So,
Connections were made.
Love it.
things are happening.
All right, you ready? You ready to get into it?
I wonder if I do this. Oh, yeah, this is better.
Yeah, I just put on the chill hop. We're taking things down a bit. Speaking of taking things down, we're gonna take it back as well to the early years of Mr. CroweGamingg. Crow, where are you from? What was childhood like for you?
Yeah. I actually really like these. I was on one of these kind of like, it's breaking down about the streamer, who they are as a person.
Yes.
And, I really like that. It was a streamer's path with Stevie Business, and I like doing these things. I am originally born, raised a little bit in Montana.
Oh, Montana.
Yep. North western Montana, Kalispell, Montana. Parents were divorced when I was young. We stayed up in Montana for a little bit and then migrated east over to Missouri. I've been in Missouri since about 2nd grade. So been here for most of my life. Life was good for the most part. Didn't really have my dad in the picture too much. I had a brother.
Okay.
I have a brother and a sister. My brother is 3 years older than me, and my sister is quite a bit older than me. She's a half sister. But yeah, it was pretty chill. I was an athlete growing up. I was very competitive, and I definitely continued to bring that over to this.
Yeah, you were.
You know the
Sweatband going,
you know the sweatband vibes.
Yeah, I know the vibes, dude.
What sport?
You know.
What kind of sports do you play?
So I didn't really get into basketball until I was in like probably like 5th grade, I think. So I played basketball from then till high school. I played traveling soccer pretty much my entire life. I then ended up playing a little bit of collegiate soccer.
Ooh.
And
Drop traffic.
little dog.
yeah. It
What
wasn't
position?
anything crazy. It was just some JUCO. It wasn't anything wild.
Okay.
With some NAIA, JUCO. I only played for a season, and then I really couldn't keep up with college, so I dropped out. But I don't want to go too far ahead of everything. But yeah, no, childhood was good. It wasn't the best, wasn't the worst type of deal, like it's almost like an average childhood in today's society, I feel like
Were you
that's
a
pretty
midfielder?
common. So whenever I was really young, I started offensively, so I was like a striker, forward, and then as I got older, there was more and more skill out there. So like in college, I was playing like defense. I was playing like right back, left back.
Yeah.
But we'd make some streaks going up, you know.
Just thinking of being a midfielder makes me want to sweat and take
Makes me want to
naps.
puke. I want to vomit.
Just if you guys aren't familiar with soccer, just go look up, go Google how much a professional midfielder runs in one game of soccer.
Do you know offhand? Because I don't know.
I think it's like close to like 10 miles
I'm gonna be sick. I'll be right back,
in
guys.
one game. It's pretty wild.
Unfathomable.
It's pretty
That is
crazy.
so much running.
It's a whole lot of running.
I would be so
I think it's
fit.
right around 10 miles.
I'd be so fit.
I mean, you just see me in the corner, just keeled over. I'm out. I'm out. There's no shot.
I was
Water?
definitely
Water break?
playing some hard D when I was playing soccer. Definitely some hard
7
D.
miles. Sorry.
7 miles.
7 miles. That's still
7 to 10.
astonishing.
Yeah, so some craziness, you know.
Yeah. Hey, yo, J-Tron with the raid of 4. Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to Time to Fly Radio. Crow fam, I see you. I'm Just Jess. I see you. Welcome in. We've got CroweGamingg in the house. He's taking us through the life of Crow. You guys made it just in time. We are in the early years of Mr. Crow. And, and we're going to keep vibing here. So, CroweGamingg. Was that in the picture when you were young? Were you playing some N64? You know, what were you getting into?
Yeah, so my dad was never really a big fan of video games.
Mm-hmm.
He still does not have a cell phone.
Really?
Yeah, fun fact.
Dude, my dad just
Off the radar.
upgraded to an iPhone.
Dude, he does not, like, no flip phone. I mean, nothing. He is not
Off
mobile.
the grid.
He is home phone, voicemail, email.
I was just talking about
Wow.
that with
That's
the-
it. So
today, those who still have home phones, like
yeah, dude, he still got a home like that. That's his primary communication.
Landline.
Nice to meet you. Oh my gosh, wifey's in the
Yes,
chat.
I
Nice
believe
to
that's
meet
the
you.
wifey in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they met here. They met here on Time to Fly
We actually
Radio.
met in middle school, but I don't want to go there yet.
Ooh, okay. Oh
Yeah.
my God, I'm so excited. I love stories.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh
my God.
But yeah, so no gaming, yes and no. I guess. I mean,
Okay.
First ever game I remember playing was on the floppy disk on a dial-up internet on a computer.
Ooh.
You know, you're like skiing down a hill and there's like a Yeti and there's rocks and there's logs and there's jumps and are you guys familiar with that?
I am not. No.
I
How
feel
old are
like-
you?
I'm 24. I turned 25 this year.
25 this year. My God.
Yeah.
That seems so familiar though.
Yeah,
The
I'll
Yeti
find a
game.
name of it. I'll find a name of it.
Because don't get it twisted. If you come in one day and I'm playing this,
Dude, I might
Yeti
have to
game,
do that.
That'd be
I'm
cool.
gonna-
That'd be
I'm
a
gonna
cool
be like,
idea. Back to the roots, you know what I mean?
Dude,
I'm gonna have to actually
100%.
get
Yeah.
the hardware to put in the floppy disk.
Morganovich
I don't
says
know.
ski
Surely
free?
not.
Is it
I
ski
think-
free?
I think it might be ski
Oh,
free.
ski free.
Ski
Yeah.
free.
Yeah, ski free. Yeah.
10 points to Morganovich. Man,
He would be the one.
Wait,
man.
wait.
he would be the one.
He got it?
He
Let's
got
go.
it, yeah. He got
Hype
it.
him up, chat. That's it. That's the first video game I've ever played in my life.
Wow. I try to think back to the first game I ever played, and man, I feel like it was a Batman game on Sega Genesis. But I
Ooh.
don't know what the game, it may have just been called Batman, I don't know. And I didn't own it. I didn't even own the Sega Genesis. It was my homie's
For real?
Sega, and I was just like
Yeah.
playing it over there like, man, this would be cool if I had one of these. But
Yeah,
you know.
dude. We never really. My first console was a GameCube. However, whenever I went to like friends' house, I did Taekwondo when I was a kid too.
Oh
Like,
my God.
Yeah, I went to Junior Olympics for that. That was pretty cool. But
What?
Yeah.
What? Oh,
yeah, actually, dude, I don't think a lot many people know that about me. I
This
didn't
is
even mention it in the
incredible.
last one.
Jeez.
Yeah. I got a lot of medals somewhere. I don't know where they're at. But
Oh my goodness. This guy's
um,
just kicking ass on and off the screen. What's going on here?
No, but my first console me and my brother ever had was a GameCube. Did have the opportunity to play a little bit of like Xbox at friends' house, like first Xbox at some friend's house.
Oh yeah.
Some Halo. But yeah, no, I've definitely found a love for gaming very early in life. However, there was a good balance, I think, of like going outside and like being
Right.
being kids, you know, like going build forts.
That's
or,
good. I feel like that's
you know.
important.
Oh yeah, dude. Like a lot of people are like, well, quit playing video games, go outside, whatever. Like, like have fun, like, but like mix it up, you know?
Right.
Mix it up a little bit. I
What
think
is
there's
it,
nothing
the
wrong with that.
NFL promotes like the play 30 or play 60 or something like that.
Yeah, like
Basically promoting you getting active and not just
it's right. Because dude, a lot of video games are good for your
Conforming.
brain.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like legitimately, even Call of Duty or whatever. If you
Oh,
look
yeah.
at it on, it truly is.
My reflexes are incredible.
Reflexes,
IRL.
but if you think of it like it's a big game of chess. If you're rotating,
true,
you're
yeah.
communicating, you know.
Tactics,
I can
strategies.
just feel all the parents out there cringing right now.
Oh yeah.
They're like,
Dude, but check this
"My
out.
son
Check
did
this out.
that,
Wait.
he did that."
Bro, I was at a graduation party tonight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kids going to college for esports.
Oh my god.
Look at that. You know what? Here's the thing, though. The
Playing
times
Rocket League.
are changing.
Right.
Yes.
The times are
Why not
changing.
take advantage of that? Like you've practiced your entire life.
Yeah.
So
Like why not get a scholarship for it?
we're over here in Oklahoma, and Oklahoma City University actually gives out full ride scholarships for Rocket League.
Dude, it's a thing.
crazy. Yeah.
Like these esports teams, right? So I went to Kansas City. There was a Halo LAN, HCS. The prize pool is $250,000. After crowdfunding, it ended up being $340,000. There's all these professional teams: FaZe, Optic, Cloud9, G1, G2, E United. E United, their players are getting $5,300 a month.
My god.
That's before winning anything. This is like where I'm from. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I'm from
Like-
too.
Right. Like that's a living.
Nice.
You know what I'm
Certainly
saying?
living.
I don't know, man. I just think
Jeez.
you gotta. A lot of things change, and yeah. So the guy's name I'm talking about is Spartan. The only reason I know that is because he's going through it right now. But he mentioned that. But yeah. So like I didn't know that before. But yeah, he made $5,300 a month as a starter on a Halo team. So I mean, I can only imagine how much crazy Call of Duty players are making.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
like insane amount, and that's like before they stream on Twitch. That's before brand deals.
Yup.
That's before, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's wild stuff.
Okay. Hey, so before we go forward, I want to say that you don't have to, if we ask you a question that might be a little touchy, it is totally up to you on how
I don't have anything
transparent
to hide,
you
man.
want to be. Okay, you mentioned that your dad wasn't really in the picture. Would you
Yeah.
like to elaborate on that?
Yeah, sure. He's a workaholic. He's a
Okay.
lawyer.
Oh, I gotcha.
So like whenever we moved to Missouri, he stayed in Montana. He's a really big hunter, so his life really revolves around law and hunting.
I gotcha.
He's a crazy hunter. Like he's one of the few to ever complete a grand slam. You guys don't know what that is? It's to kill one of every mountain goat. It's very hard,
Oh
and
my god.
if you guys look into, I don't want to go too in depth or whatever, but
Sure.
so point being, he's
He's a killer.
yeah, sure. He's a workaholic, and he's
Do you think
he's
that had anything to do with you and your success today?
Yeah.
Not to jump
Potentially.
too far ahead,
yeah,
but
potentially.
Did he instill any of that, like overcome, never give up, or anything like that?
I don't think I inherited anything from my father, but blood and maybe a little bit of looks and his DNA.
Right.
I just wasn't around him enough in that period of life where you really are shaped and formed, and you know.
Molded.
I think I can't remember the exact age I left, but I think I was like kindergarten, like I was like going into first grade type deal. And then so last year, after I went full time on Twitch, I was able to see him for the first time in 8 years.
Wow.
I went up to Montana and did a fly fishing trip with him and my brother. So that was cool. But yeah, I don't think he really shaped or molded me in any way, besides how not to be a father. So I guess that is
Okay.
shaping me in some way, you know, a little bit. So whenever me and Brooke are ready to have kids,
Yep.
I know what not to do.
Everybody's a teacher. Some
Bro,
teach you what
everybody
not to do.
An example.
Some
Exactly.
teach you what to do.
And I think that is, I know I'm off topic here, but anything in life, if anyone's listening, like I want to give some like advice to you guys, man. Try to find a light in any form of darkness.
Absolutely.
That's huge. That's huge.
that is very much a part of why we're here tonight. Not only to find out about your life behind the stream, but also, as you know, me and One Time are mental health advocates.
100%.
We are in the recovery field, so we make a point to ask some questions like that to whoever our guest is. So we'll get into that.
Yeah, dude. 100%.
For sure. And then so what?
Where did we
We're
leave
in elementary school
Yeah.
now, kind of late middle school.
Yeah, elementary, was going to a school that was not where Brooke, my wife now, is going. Was an athlete. I like to compete. I ended up switching schools.
Let me ask, did you have a lot of friends?
Yeah,
Were you-
the first school I went to was really, really small. There were like 12 people in each grade.
Oh wow.
It was like almost like a semi-private school. The next school I went to, it was a public school, and it was a little bit bigger, but it's still small. Like, it was like, I think my graduating class was like 92 people. It was pretty small. I think I really connected around people that were into athletics as well.
Yeah.
Just because like it was like relatable to me. You know, like I've always been, like I said, I like to play sports. I'm competitive, and I kind of like probably like shifted towards people that were similar in that aspect of life. But yeah, I don't think I've ever really had a problem making friends.
When'd you get your first girlfriend? Hello.
First girlfriend.
Mine was in first grade. Best believe that.
Bro, I know you were a player, bro. I knew it.
He
Here's
thinks
the
he
thing,
is.
I
He
fall
thinks he is.
hard and I fall fast, man. And I've learned today that I need to own that. It's just a matter of harnessing that.
I wear
It's
my
not
heart on
really
my
one time
sleeve.
for the one time, then, is it now?
I'm
It's like
hoping-
5
I'm
times
Hey,
on the 5
come
time,
on.
huh?
Hey.
That is all it takes. It's only gonna take one time for me to find that one, right? And I was talking about this earlier. I'm over right now. I'm batting 0% because I have not found. I haven't taken my last breath with the love of my life, the ride or die, being
For
right
sure.
there by my bedside. You know what I'm saying? Like until
Yeah,
that
yeah.
happens, and even then I won't be able to tell the tale because I'll be gone. But like, it's a lot of hope. It's a lot of faith. It's a lot of trust.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get too off topic.
No.
Anyway.
I like it. I do. But
First
yeah,
grade,
so
man.
first time I
Brooke
ever
Dickey.
saw. First time I
Where you
ever
at?
saw. Wait, what happened?
Brooke Dickey. That was her name.
Brooke, oh, did you just have a revelation?
Yep, that was her name. I
You
almost
just remember
forgot
that
it.
midstream?
I did.
I like
In
that.
first grade? From first grade?
Yeah.
Jeez, bro, the memory is sharp.
It's astonishing that I remembered that. Given
Jeez.
all the
Incredible.
chemicals my body's going through.
I like it.
Yeah. Anyway, first girlfriend. Do you remember?
I mean, I don't really think it was like, I mean, probably like whatever. Like, you know, like whenever you're that young, you like walk up to someone and you're like, you're my boyfriend or you're my girlfriend now. You know what I'm saying?
We're
Like,
together now.
Yeah, like, it's like, yeah, we need to bring your first grade girlfriend onto the.
Yeah, we gotta
on the
find her. Give me 5 minutes in Facebook.
Right, there you go, done.
No.
But yeah, I don't know.
Just
Like,
kidding.
I mean, the first really like, as far as like connecting with anyone on a level, it'd probably be like, honestly, genuinely, it would probably be my wife.
Let's go. Good answer. Good answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Applause
Yep.
in the
Thanks,
chat.
Brooke.
Good answer, Crow.
So like, I was like, she was in 6th grade, I was in 8th grade, and
Okay.
yeah,
And the love
She knew
story
what was good.
begins.
got the phone number and never looked back.
Tell me.
No, but-
All right, that's the story I need to hear right there.
Yeah.
How did we get the phone number?
Dude, I don't even
Was
know.
it what? You know, you son of a
No,
gun.
dude, like I don't.
Was it a
because I don't-
cheesy
I didn't
pickup
directly
line?
ask her because I
Did a
didn't
friend
directly
get
ask
it
her.
for you?
Potentially, I don't know. I think there was
You
like
just-
a lot of group texts maybe going on back then in
Okay.
whatever year that was. I don't know.
Okay.
Inning.
Yeah, just like
IMing? Is
some
that-
groups in maybe I potentially and yeah, I don't know. End up texting her and now 11 years later or something like that, we're married for almost 5 years.
She said, "Hold up, I'm coming in."
Crow is.
I don't know.
actually
How
coming
did I
out-
get your number, babe? I don't know.
Chad,
Genuinely.
if you're listening, if you're paying attention, Crow will be coming out with a new book here shortly. It's called How to Get a Girl in 11 Simple Years.
Well, actually, I already secured it, so minus
the
4
bag.
there.
There you go.
So like
Yeah.
7 years. How to do it in 7 years.
There you go.
I'm waiting for an answer from her. She doesn't know either, so.
You know, it's funny you say that. My parents disagree on the exact time that they linked up. One says senior year of high school, one says freshman year of college. Now, granted, they're close in time, but I think there was a lot of alcohol involved, probably.
Oh, it was definitely. I was 8th grade. She was 6th grade, 100%. I'm
She
very.
says, pretty sure you got it from someone else, and he hasn't left me alone since. Let's
Okay.
go. Persistency pays. Persistency pays.
Persistence wears resistance.
Squeaky wheel gets the
Write
oil,
that
baby.
That was so creepy. We're gonna move past that.
Hashtag squeaky oil.
Somebody
Squeaky
clip
wheel,
that.
Hashtag squeaky wheel.
Yeah. Okay, so you get the number, you go on some dates, and then it was just done deal. You guys were boyfriend, girlfriend, and it's
Oh
just
no,
been that?
it was off and on for sure.
Okay.
I was kind of a turd. Yeah, I was kind of a turd.
Like,
Okay.
Sure.
like you push the girl because you like her, like you push her down in the playground type vibe.
No. Just like I didn't really have priorities. I was a like I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. I was not the best boyfriend.
Now you're speaking my language. That
You know what I'm
is
saying?
the constant thought, like, I mean, that was my story for a lot of years, especially my
Yeah,
formative
dude.
years. Like, looking back, obviously hindsight's 2020, right? But
Yeah, no, it's all learning. And the thing is and I've told this to her, if things didn't happen exactly how they happened,
Mm-hmm. That's
would
fate.
we be married right
Right.
now? You know what I'm saying? Because like we'll get into a little bit how it because like I don't want to get into that yet because that's like a huge part of it, but yeah, just like it things happen for a reason, and if they didn't happen, maybe I wouldn't have grown as a person, maybe I wouldn't have learned from my mistakes or whatever. But no, dude, I was not the best boyfriend. But I think
that
I'm a great
stuff, like,
husband.
I concur.
Maybe. I
Real
don't know.
quick,
All
real
that kind
quick.
of coulda,
Sample.
woulda, shoulda.
Yeah, I
Go
saw
ahead,
that.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Yeah,
go
give
ahead.
me just a sec one time. Sample name TTV coming in with the raid of 12 million people. I appreciate that so much, dog. I hope your stream went well. I appreciate
Yes.
that. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Jaybird. This is Time to Fly Radio. I got my co-host, One Time for the One Time, and our special guest tonight, CroweGamingg. We are finding out about the life behind Crow. Crow's a Twitch partner, a partner with G Fuel. Is partnered with G Fuel the right terminology, or is it sponsored by? Or is it,
No,
is that the
it's
same thing?
definitely partnership.
Okay.
Difference. We can talk about that later though.
Yes.
Partnership, sponsorship's different.
Right. And that's what we're doing. So you guys are just in time. We're in the middle school years. We've just learned about we're learning about the love journey that Crow and his wife went on. So welcome in, sample name. Thank you once again. Appreciate you being here, dog. One time back to you, dude. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, I mean, no, we were. I'm at a loss. I just
Yeah.
remember.
I'm sorry.
We were
Just
just
because
we were
you
just talking about love and talking about how fate and stuff.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. So to catch you guys up that just joined from the raid, Crow said,
Hey, baby.
and the rest is history. You know, so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. This is getting weird. This is
Um,
getting weird.
But no, the it's basically a thought experiment when we think of the coulda, woulda, shouldas. Like, would this
sure.
have happened if ... Like,
Correct.
That's wonderful as long as we don't get into this morbid reflection.
Right.
Yes,
Just
and that's
dwelling
very
on-
important.
On stuff like that, like, would you have asked me this, baby, if to marry you or what? I don't know. Maybe not.
There's no way to
Right.
know. That's
No way to know.
it's an
brings me
endless
back to
question.
Gratitude
Correct.
for the present moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't ever look too far in advance, or don't ever think too hard in the past.
And I tell clients that, and I give them this analogy with the scope of my life, right? It
Mm-hmm.
has to zoom in and back out constantly because
Right.
either my head's all up in the fucking clouds, man.
Oh,
Thinking
yeah.
About my hopes and dreams, my plans for all the days to come, and I'm gonna miss the beauty of this moment. Maybe I'm thinking about how it could be better, how my life is gonna change and stuff because I'm all wrapped up in that rather than I'm gonna miss out, or I'm hyper focused on one ugly tree, missing the beauty of the forest, right?
The small
so to
things.
get an accurate picture, it's got to zoom in.
I like it.
I like this. This is deep.
But
like
I
it.
hope everyone's
Hashtag
actually
growth.
listening to that because
Yeah.
like that correlates to Twitch as well.
Mm-hmm.
So many people think of that ugly tree, i.e. maybe a bad stream, and they miss the scope of meeting two really cool people during that stream.
And learning
But
from
averaged
failures.
Exactly. Their average was down 50%, so the stream sucked.
Yep.
And they don't take the time to appreciate the one person they may have met
Right.
that could potentially be their best friend.
It reminds me of pulling on a thread, because when you pull on a thread, it seems like it's one individual thread. We got a whole freaking sweater we're dealing with.
Right.
Yet we pull on one thread, and next thing you know, in a great way, we don't know the people that we're gonna meet because of this person, this person, this person, this experience, this one stream. And a quote unquote bad stream, man. Setbacks are setups for comebacks. Let's go. Come on.
Oh,
Power of
come
positive
on.
Thinking.
I saw a thing. I don't know. It was you know, like everyone gets this little bit of incline and then it drops down and then they're down and they're in their depths and their sorrows, and what's after that? Like,
Right.
do we just wait there, or do we just like sit in the water and like rot, or do we try to make another incline and try to keep pushing?
It cannot always be bad, nor will it always be good. And guys, I have to read this. My mom sent me this, and this is I'm going to say the word God. Whatever that means to you is fine, just something bigger than yourself, okay? Because I'm not talking religion, I don't do that. She sent me this just on a whim, and it says, life is amazing, and then it's awful. And then it's amazing again. And in between the amazing and the awful, it's ordinary and mundane and routine. Breathe in the amazing. Hold on through the awful, and relax and exhale during the ordinary.
I like
That's
that.
just simply living heartbreaking, soul healing, amazing, awful, ordinary life. And it's breathtakingly beautiful. I love that. And I was like, come
Yeah,
Come on.
Turn up the
Come
heat,
on,
Ma.
mama.
I
Mama
like
one
it.
time.
She
I like
has
it.
this intuition, when I need some word of encouragement or something.
Yeah.
Boom.
And it's
And
good.
the-
It makes me think about like the highs and lows of life. Like if I'm
Right.
and where I tend to try to want to remain is like the middle ground, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To where the highs aren't so high, the lows aren't so low. Because if I get too caught up in a high or a low, then I'm going to be wondering when the next
Yeah.
shoe's going to drop.
Dude,
or
100%.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's good
I've
to
been saying
ride that middle
lately,
ground.
it could always be better, but it could always be worse.
Right.
That's like a very, very quick way to simplify it. And that's kind of what I've been saying to myself and to others. If it's bad, it could always be worse. If it's bad, it could always be better. If it's good, it could always be better, and it could always be worse. as
Yep.
well.
Absolutely.
And that way we're not focused. We're not hyper focused on times that aren't the best. We're not hyper focused on this high that's going to die in 2 weeks. And we're like, well, now what?
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think the mathematical equivalent would be regression to the mean. In
I like
other words,
it.
There are the peaks and there are the valleys,
I hate math.
but essentially,
Hey, Matt, dude.
I hate math.
That sucks, dude.
Yo, F math in
Math
the
is
chat. F
terrible.
math.
I'm with it.
But it reminds me, I don't have everything I want today, but I want everything I have.
Yeah, but then
What a
you
wonderful place to
exactly.
be. What a wonderful place to be. If you can get to that place of gratitude, you might
Yeah,
give yourself a chance.
just if you like truly analyze everything, right?
Done.
Dude, like seriously, just think
Done.
about it. Like
Yeah.
I have the ability to stream. I know that sounds so stupid, but there are people that don't have food. I know that's like a very, very like
Sure.
far away,
Put it
right?
in
But
perspective.
then again, it's not like that person could be a mile down the road to you, or that person could be 2 cities away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can stream, and you can chase your dreams. Be thankful.
Right.
Be grateful. Gratitude is everything.
Hashtag I'm not crying, you are.
Oh my god. It's my contacts, I swear.
My
Okay.
fans on high right now.
Yeah. A lot of wind in my
Drawing
face. Okay, so we're getting into high school, baby. Whoa, this is a scary time. Is it a scary time for CroweGamingg? I know it was for me. This is when I started getting into a little mischief, started,
Oh, yeah.
becoming an adult, things like that, whatever. what were you getting into? Were you still doing the sports? Were you starting to party? Were you starting to...
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so definitely went through all that, and that was kind of like half the reason I was a bad boyfriend right there, was just like the partying and not really like being focused on anything. Like I was not a scholar. I passed my classes, but it wasn't anything crazy, except the classes that I liked, you know. And I think a lot of kids are like that. Whenever they like something, they do well at it, they excel at it. When they don't, they're not interested, they don't care. And that was kind of Crow in high school. Yeah, but so I got into the whole partying thing. Obviously, during this whole period of time, I'm loving gaming, right? So Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2 in middle school, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops, all of it, right? So like I'm into it. No, but I was getting into stuff I shouldn't have been getting into, all while doing athletics, and yeah, like I don't know, it was pretty repetitive, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, like you do the same stuff over that you shouldn't do, and you do it, and you go to class, don't really care about, you don't care where it's going to get you. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. Military was in the back of my mind, but I never really thought I was going to do it. And I didn't think I was quite good enough to play college sports, so I didn't really focus on that too much either. But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty... I want to say normal for a high schooler. I don't know though, like,
but it kind of is, you know.
Yeah, it kind of is, like doing stupid stuff you shouldn't do,
right?
And not really caring about classes. But I know there's a lot of people that do, and I don't want to say normal, but I don't know.
So
I think you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm also going to ask you gotta give us a story. What is a dumb scenario you found yourself in, or just a hilarious situation, something from back in those days, if you can remember, maybe your first time getting wasted, or you know, just something crazy.
Yeah, natural light in a homie's basement.
Oh, a little natty light. Okay.
Thought it was disgusting, but we still pounded the beer, you know.
Yep, that's high school.
Yeah, and now I love beer, so I don't really drink that much though. So, but
that's what I'd heard, is that you're not a big drinker.
Yeah, no, I'm like if we like a social drinker, I don't know, like if I'm with a homie, like we'll have a beer or whatever. Or if I'm grilling or something and a homie comes over, we'll share a 6-pack, but it's not like I'm getting a 24 rack and like slamming it all. I don't know, you know. I think I got that out of my system when I was in high school, bro. Like, I know that sounds like so backwards, but like a lot of people do it in college, but it was like high school.
That's valid. I mean, I think it's both. Or you're like me, and one time and we do high school, college, and after. Until we go to rehab.
Yeah, for sure. No, like, yeah. So I mean, it was definitely probably just trying beer for the first time, tasting gross, but still doing it because it's cool. I don't know, like, you know,
I got you.
It's just so stupid in retrospect. Just like, I don't know.
Did you ever do a keg stand?
Oh,
I don't think we could afford kegs.
So that's a hard no.
That's a hard no.
It's a hard no. Hard no. I don't think I've ever drank from a keg.
Really?
Really?
Okay.
You gotta make sure to press it up against the side of the solo cup, or you're gonna get a lot of head. And when I say that, I mean foam.
A lot of foam. Everyone get your mind out of the gutters.
God,
this is a Christian stream.
Chicken, we're talking to you, Chicken.
This is a family, a
Chicken, get your head out the gutter, buddy.
Chicken's head is always in the gutter.
He's got a keg behind him, probably.
Yeah. I partied like it was college and high school.
Yep. See, there it is.
That's the voice
Bro,
I
I
give
didn't
Chicken.
start until freshman year of college. Like, I wanted to be a great role model for for brother and sister. I wanted to please mom and dad, man. I thought myself as an athlete, and it just, I wanted to chase girls like anybody else, but like I was more fearful, I think, of disappointing. And the freshman year of college, joined a fraternity, and we off to the races, my guy.
Yeah, see, I just went to a small community college, and obviously there's still alcohol there. So like, honestly, that's what kind of led me to the military. I played one season of soccer, one semester of school, dropped out, joined the Army.
Okay, so let's start the army journey. Tell us about your army experience.
What made you join?
What made you join? Yeah, let's start there.
Yeah, so
Just the partying and just the lack of direction, or
literally no direction.
Needed structure.
Yeah, there was no structure, no direction. College was not happening. I probably went to like, there's a couple classes that I think I went to twice in a semester. And I think that was a little bit to do with athletics, because we would be like 3 games and there was no study hall. So there'd be like 3 games in a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we'd be driving 3 hours away, like in the morning. So I'm missing my classes. It was a new program, a new team that the college had just started. So I wasn't really like excelling in school. It was kind of like wasting my money. And looking at it, I was like, my life's gonna suck if I continue on this path. I don't really know at what point I said that to myself. I think it was whenever I had like no money in my account. There was really no like figures I could go to that were around me, and I was kind of just like stuck. So I kind of like just sat down, I think, like, and analyzed the situation, and I was like, where am I going to be in 5 years? And I couldn't really like even grasp where I would be. So that kind of scared me, I think. The only person that was military in my family before me was my grandfather, Grandpa Crow, and he was a colonel in the Air Force. So he made it pretty high up. He went, almost went to NASA, which was pretty crazy.
wow.
And the only reason why he didn't is because he didn't have a degree, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so that was kind of my only thing. He had already passed at that time, so I didn't really talk to him about it. But I kind of, like, he kind of seemed like he had it, squared away. Whenever I had seen him, he was financially set, and he seemed fine. So I joined the army. I literally called the recruiter in October of 2017, and I was out to basic training at the end of December in 2017.
Were you nervous about it? Were you excited?
I don't know. I was in shape, so I knew the physical aspect wasn't going to be an issue, because I just came off college soccer, right? So we were doing like 3-a-day practices. Conditioning's crazy. We were talking about how much soccer players run, and so like I was in shape. I wasn't physically, and I was training every day leading up to it. I was good to go.
Yeah.
Like mentally, like not really knowing what to expect.
Change. I would think the change
big
would be
change.
scary.
Like I'd been out of Missouri, like whatever here and there for like trips or like, but I've never like lived anywhere else by myself or anything like that. I've always had like family close. And then I'm in 2016, not 2017, excuse me, 2016. I got my dates wrong. 2016, because I graduated 2016, and then at the end of 2016 is when I went. So yeah. Yeah, so I was like scared, like I think everyone is for the most part, because I was never like what is it, ROTC, like in high school. Like I never did that. Our school doesn't have that. We're a small school, like we never did that. So like a lot of people are going in there like super squared away. They know they know some cadences, they know all this stuff. I didn't know anything.
Yeah.
I was a kid that was trying to like fix my life, and there was plenty of those as well, plenty of those people. And so I was scared, of course, but at the same rate, I was, I guess, excited for change, excited for structure, excited to have a paycheck, excited to have insurance, excited to have my own bank account, excited to be an adult, excited to have structure, in one way or another. And it was my first like real job, if you can call it that, and so I went to Fort Jackson, South Carolina. I was there for basic training. It's like 9 to 10 weeks. And I think I really had a good time connecting with people, because everyone there is experiencing the exact same thing. So you put all these different people from around the United States,
right,
from different backgrounds, from different cultures, that all have no idea what they're doing. Everyone's got their head shaved. They're all in this weird uniform they've never worn before.
Where the hell are we, man?
Yeah, dude, you just like, it was just a whole lot of testosterone in a bay. And and we weren't in case you were wondering, Brooke and I were not talking at this point.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
So this is really your coming of age.
Yeah, like
chapter.
what's gonna happen with Crow type of
Yeah.
deal.
Oh my
Like
God.
this is a big like direction change in my life.
This is where we're gonna end the stream. Find out next week.
Part 2, episode 2.
Nah.
See you guys. Have a good day. Have a good night. But
Nah, just kidding. Imagine.
yeah, no. Oh, dude. All right, end it.
Yeah.
Don't tempt
No.
Morgan. He's wanting to hit the big red button on me.
Is
200,000
he?
channel points. Yeah.
Hey, it'd be a good time to do it. And keep on the edge of their seat.
No, please don't, Morgan. Continue.
So yeah, so we're
I don't want to.
it's essentially holding, right? So I don't know if you guys are familiar with basic training, but you go there, you get sent there. You're not in the real atmosphere yet. You're in like the holdover area. So what's happening there is you're getting all your medical stuff. They're making sure you're good to go. They're getting your blood type. You're getting your blood drawn. You're getting your dental. You're getting your vision. You're getting all this stuff ready to go. You're getting your uniforms. Your head's getting shaved. Your civilian clothes are getting packed away. You're starting to pack everything away. The only thing you have really from the outside life is your phone and your charger. And some places don't allow that. I think everything right now they do. But everywhere you go for basic training. But I know like Fort Benning and stuff like that didn't really allow it. But where I was, they allowed it for the holdover portion. And then one day they'll say, like, say it's Sunday, they'll say, hey, tomorrow you start day 0. And what happens when you start day 0 is you're going to get assigned a color. There's 4 colors, which is 4 platoons. You'll have, like, for me, it was red, white, blue, and yellow. I got assigned the white platoon, and you had white circles all over your bags, signifying your platoon. And so essentially what happens is day 0, you get on a bus, you have a big duffel bag, big green ugly, and it's got your white sticker on it and your name. And you essentially, they make you put your head down in the bag. It's all part of the experience. They don't want to see you looking around at the pretty base and blah, 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 blah. So you're looking down, eventually the bus stops and you get out and everyone's yelling. It's very hectic. You have your bag over your head and your other bag over your shoulder. You're just hanging on like whatever. And there are lines. So there's a lot, was it 3 lines? 4 lines. There's 4 lines here, 4 lines there, 4 lines here, 4 lines there. And that is where you're supposed to go. That's your platoons. So you find the color of your platoon and you go to those lines and they proceed to smoke you. What that means is you're doing push-ups, you're doing squats, and that persists. So I think we got there like probably like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and that goes on until like 10 o'clock at night. So you're just getting like destroyed for like 8-9 hours. And what they say, make the walls sweat. So what they quite literally make, so you go upstairs after you get smoked out in the CP, you go up to your bays where you're going to sleep with your platoon and they smoke you. So you're just like, so like, for example, you'll have like there's like 30 people or whatever, and you all have their legs on your shoulders and you're doing push-ups. You're like doing army crawls. You're doing squats. You're doing all this stuff and you're just drenched in sweat. The walls are sweating. Half right face. You got it. There you go. And yeah, no, it's tough, dude. And then at this point, people are like, what did I sign up for?
Mom!
I'm going through my head. I'm like, Crow, what did you do? Why?
I want to play ski free.
Terrible decision.
This is my hell.
Terrible. Like, there was one guy, and he was like in tears.
There's
done.
always one guy.
Just done.
Yeah.
The drill sergeant's like, do you want me to call your mama, boy? And the guy's like, yes, drill sergeant.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Her number is.
Exactly
No, he got his phone. He legit called him.
Wow.
He called him.
Wow.
He actually, I think it was his dad, not his mom. He called his dad. He's like, your son wants to quit. And his dad's like, hell no.
Oh my God.
Like, not having it. So like that guy ended up not making it through basic training. He did make it past day 0. I think he made it to like week 2. It was crazy. And yeah, so, and then another fun little fact is if your bag's not secured, so like if you have like toothpaste or if you have deodorant or if you have shaving cream that's like falling out of your bag, oh dude, the drill sergeants love it. They'll get it and just like stomp on it and they'll like spray people with the shaving cream and you got to go clean it up.
So was anybody laughing at all this?
Oh, you did not laugh.
Yeah.
I think yes.
You talk about it now, like
you quickly learned not to laugh.
Yeah.
I feel like my drill instructor would just get spurred on, like it's not bad enough if I laugh.
Oh, dude, if you laughed, like, yeah, exactly. It's like whenever you're getting like, I'll use this as an example, like you're getting spanked by your mom, and then your dad sees you laughing at your mom when you're getting spanked. The dad's like, I bet.
Yeah.
So like, just don't do it. Like,
I would have such a hard time because making jokes and awkward moments and laughing is my coping mechanism for anything uncomfortable.
Your coping mechanism is push-ups.
yeah. I would have died. You know,
I gained like 20 pounds of solid muscle though. That was
really
cool. Yeah, dude. I went from like 150 to like 175. Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so like I did that. Like nothing else really matters. Like that's the fun part of basic, and then you like learn how to shoot guns, and you learn how to blah 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 blah, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, go for it.
Like a Navy SEAL or something.
Oh, dude, it's
you know what I mean? Like what you just described.
That's just basic.
Like you said basic.
That's
literally
crazy.
Yeah.
That tells me just how much of a basic bitch I am.
Dude, like
I would not hold up.
Like so even so like Navy SEALs are obviously Navy. So in the Army there's Green Berets, which is our special forces, and then you have the Rangers, and like they're insane.
Yeah, actually one of the guys that I worked with at the treatment center, he's like part of our marketing and stuff. He was a Ranger and did a lot of I guess you could say wet work. A lot of contract work is the nice way to say it.
Yeah.
And so it was really cool from a recovery standpoint to see just knowing that he had done any of that. I don't need the specifics even.
Yeah.
To be where he was at today.
Yeah, dude.
Like that is a story that needs to be told, and only he can tell it the way it's meant to be told. And what an inspiring story, you know. And everybody's got one. It doesn't have to be like that. It could be I sat under the bridge for 12 years, and you know what I'm saying? Like everybody's story is gonna be different.
100%.
But when we start to compare, I think that's when we lose any source of contentment.
Correct. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Rangers are crazy.
Yeah.
They'll train and get all bulked up for school. They'll get one MRE for like 3 days, and
I don't even know what that means, but I already know.
An MRE is a meal ready to eat, so it's essentially like a brown bag. I wish I had one. It's like
I play Tarkov. Big. I know what an MRE is. I'm a fucking.
It's just like a meal, player, essentially.
I played it. I did the sound.
I know it.
That's crazy,
so like,
dude.
They'll lose like 20 pounds. They'll come out looking like a different person, because like it's just crazy, like what they put themselves through, and then like
it literally transforms a human being.
Yeah, dude.
Inside
like,
and out.
Yeah, like these people are just different. There's people that I can't remember the name of the guy, but he's like one of the most inspirational, badass people you'll ever hear about ever. I'll have to find his name. And essentially, I think he was like everything. Like I think he went to Ranger school just because he could. He not even needed it, but he went to Ranger. He went to Green Beret. He was a Navy SEAL. Like,
who is this man?
I'll have to find him. I don't even know. Probably look, maybe just like search most inspirational man in the world, and he'll probably come up.
Yeah,
you're so techie. I love it.
Dude, like he's
wonderful when it works for you, or when you know how to work it, I guess.
Actually, let's do most badass person of all time. Dude, I'm telling you, he's crazy, bro.
It's Chuck Norris. It's just a big picture of Chuck Norris. This is not what I meant.
Yeah.
So
well, I'll take this time to say this.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm glad that there are people that can
absolutely
and will do what I either can't or won't.
Absolutely.
Found him.
Appreciate
his
that.
name's David Groggins. Or David Goggins, excuse me.
David Grohl? Dave Grohl?
Goggins.
Just kidding. It's the lead singer of Foo Fighters. David Groggins.
Goggins. I put it in the chat.
Sorry. Oh, yeah. David Goggins.
Nice.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
what an animal.
He's wild.
What an animal.
I'm bored. I think I'll go to Rangers.
Yeah.
He's wild,
no
dude.
one except for him, apparently. That's crazy.
So,
but you did learn a lot, I guess, from that experience.
Yeah, dude. So, I mean, honestly, like I guess like the most life-changing thing that I learned from the Army was just the simple fact that nothing matters. Like whenever it comes to like connecting with people and meeting people, nothing else really matters besides like having the opportunity and taking the time to get to know who they are.
The human spirit.
Right. Like, so we didn't have our phones, we had nothing, and you just connected with people. You talked, you figured out who they were. Like one of my favorite people I met, his name was Huang. He was from Vietnam, and like I never would have met this guy in my life. Friends with him on Facebook now. He just got married. Like I keep in contact with him, and like I feel like by meeting new people, you grow as a person.
Absolutely.
Through them, which is so weird, but like through their stories, you grow and you understand, you learn about who they are, their culture, where they're from, why they're there. Like this was huge for him to do. He made it out of Vietnam. He was in a terrible spot in Vietnam, and now he's made it. He's good. He's good to go. So I think like just like having the ability to connect with people I never would have met before.
That word that you keep saying is really important.
Which one? Yeah, dude, it's huge.
And
It's
Jaybird,
connection and
what is that the
relatability.
opposite of?
What is connection the opposite of?
Jaybird.
Oh, addiction.
There you go.
Yeah.
'Cause
I was
Jaybird
just
said that.
thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
The opposite of addiction is connection. And it's funny you talk about this because there are a lot of similarities in what you just said to like the anonymous meeting, 12-step meetings that me and one time go to. It's rooms that are filled with people that would normally not ever hang out. You know what I mean? Like,
never hang out
because of our past and the situations that led us to that point. We would never hang out with these people, but we have made a connection with them through a shared experience that is deeper than, you know, some of my family members. You know what I mean?
100%, dude.
It's crazy.
And I literally love that. And then like that is like one of the things that I really like found on Twitch as well. Like everyone's on Twitch for a reason. Like why?
Same with Twitch. Yeah, it's crazy.
Why are you here? You could talk for countless hours to multiple people why they're here. A lot of people come to Twitch as their last. This is like life sucks.
I mean, I got friends in the UK now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Dude, there's someone in the Crow fam from India.
Yeah.
I've never met someone from India until now.
That's
I probably
crazy.
never would have met anyone from India
Right.
if it weren't. Like that's how cool is that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's super tight, dude.
Yeah,
I love it.
I get it's dope. It's dope. And then the fact that like TwitchCon's happening and like
Yeah.
meeting people. Like next week, I'm going to New York to meet some people from Twitch. Like I'm meeting like there's like 15 people
Holy cow.
that are all going there. Like 15 people that I've met over the past anywhere from 3 months to 18 months that I'm gonna be able to meet, sit down, have a freaking meal with them, and talk to them. Like that is special. I don't care what anybody says, man. That's special.
That is special. It's super
Okay,
cool.
Lo-Fi, then I'm not coming to London anymore to see you.
I've got several friends from the UK. Let me clarify. Yeah. What exactly?
I would
close
love to
friends?
go over.
We're best friends, Lo-Fi.
Over across the pond.
Okay.
I'm excited to meet No Skill though. I'm not calling him Lo-Fi.
I know, right? It's been an adjustment. It's
I
been an
refuse.
adjustment. The man with the golden voice. Anyways, off topic. So this is as deep as I'm gonna ask. You take it and go where you want to go. Did you go into battle? Did you?
No,
see-
I did not. I
you
never
did
went
not?
into a combat deployment.
Okay.
I was a combat MOS, which was a 13 Bravo field artilleryman. We were ready to go at any point, and they always talked about blah, 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 blah happening. The only places I went was to Europe. As far as overseas, I went to Poland, and it was Operation Atlantic Resolve. And what it was it was to deter Russia, essentially.
Oh.
So essentially what's happening right before our eyes right now, I was there in 2018 for.
Wow.
And I just missed it by
You just missed
4
it.
years.
What do they call a combat medic?
68 whiskey.
There it is. The only reason I knew that is because I watched an episode of Blacklist the other day.
God
Oh,
damn it,
yeah?
One time.
Yeah, dude, medics are honestly the coolest people you ever meet.
Really?
Yeah, like the medics in my unit, like one of them comes to my Twitch streams every once in a while. The other one was a homie. His name was Fuentes, and like he's just a cool dude. I don't know, like you just talk to him forever. Yeah, dude. And then, but really quick, we skipped one spot about basic training.
Okay.
Do it.
We remember at the beginning of basic, me and Brooke weren't talking.
Ah.
About halfway
yeah.
through basic training, all you can do is write letters. Okay.
Oh, come on.
So I was like writing letters to my mom and then like a couple buddies or whatever. And then like one day I was like,
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna write a letter to Brooke.
Oh my God.
And then so like I asked my mom, like, so like meanwhile, like, so you write a letter, right? And it takes like 3 days to get there, 3 days to get back. You wait like 6 days. So hey mom, I'm gonna write a letter to Brooke. Can you give it to her? Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
my
So you write a letter.
God.
So it's like we're talking like week and a half. And then you're talking like 2 weeks to even get a response.
This is the best love story I've ever
Right.
heard.
So it's like Dear John, yeah. So
Mhm.
like so like I wrote a letter, we talk, we're talking, and everything's fine, and then you know, like we're good. And then one thing leads to another. And then 2018 comes around, October of 2018, I buy a ring. I proposed to her in December of 2018, and yeah.
The rest is history.
Yeah.
The rest is history.
I can only imagine what the letter consists
Oh,
of.
2017, not 2018.
Does she still have the letter?
I think I don't know if she still has all the. I think
She's
she still
got
has-
that letter. She's got that letter. She's got
I
to.
think she still has all the letters.
Hey, Brooke. You're here.
What's
trying to
good?
make
I wish
something
I
of
had the
myself.
effect.
You want a date? Talking about this one right here?
This right here.
Oh my
this is a
God.
love
You
scene.
guys are terrible. You guys are terrible. I'm just kidding.
We have Where are you?
Hello.
She's right behind you, dude.
Imagine.
Slaps the shit out of him.
But yeah, no. So like that, you know, like it was happy ever ending. Blah 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 blah.
Oh my
And
God.
here we are. Next year will be 5 years.
Let's go,
March.
dude.
Crazy.
She does have all the
She
letters.
does have all. I knew it. I knew you would. I knew I could
Who's
count
the
on
bigger romantic? Like just
Ooh.
the hopeless romantic, you or her? Or do you guys mesh pretty well with that?
It's a tough question. I feel like I can be
I had
at
to check to
times.
see if I was muted again.
I feel
That
like
scared me.
I know. I literally just fixed it. December 27th, 17.
you. We're getting him in so much trouble tonight.
I got my years all backwards right now. Sorry, guys.
Listen. I think everybody does that.
Yeah, I definitely do.
I'm not great with that either.
Don't fault.
I
this
usually
man.
am pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I usually am pretty good, but yeah. So I got the ring October of 2017, post December of 2017, married March of 2018.
Let's
In
go.
my defense, I smoked a lot of reefer.
You're fried.
Does anybody else feel like a fried egg?
It's a copious amount of G fuel running through the blood into his brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that
be.
same vein, we're going to take this game break, brought to you by G Fuel. And I don't know their tagline, but
Code CFAM. Get yourself 30% off.
There it is.
Let's go.
There it is. Okay, so we have moved. We're out of the military. We're coming back home.
Mm-hmm.
What is that like?
Yeah. So it's scary. However,
Another big change, I would assume.
it's another huge change because, like I said, this is my first real job, right? So
Yeah.
like benefits, all that good stuff. And you know, you get scared. You're like, well, I'm not gonna have benefits anymore. So what Crow does is he tries to make a logical decision. The Army is offering a try one contract, which is try 1 year of the National Guard. So Crow's like, sure, why not? Keep the insurance, you know, go to drill 1 weekend a month and you're good to go. So I do that. Brooke and I make it back here. She starts her job. We get back in June.
just leave dates and
Yeah, I don't know.
Quit
We
saying
get
dates.
back
Big
1
holes
month
in
and then
each other.
like
Stop it.
literally the next we get back on a Friday. I have 2 days off and then I like you're supposed to have like you're supposed to take your leave, right? You got terminal leave. I got like 30 days saved up. I'm scared as hell. We don't have a lot of money. So I start working immediately. So I'm getting double pay. So that's awesome. I'm getting paid from the military still. Getting paid from this new job. I'm doing house design on a CAD program.
Oh, AutoCAD?
Yeah, AutoCAD. So I did that in high school. I was gonna go to college for it. I didn't really have any like certificate. Bless you. I didn't have any certificates or anything like that or a degree. I was just good at it. I don't know. And I eventually made this company a lot of money, and good for them, I
Wow.
suppose. Asked for a raise, they didn't give it to me, so I was mad. But yeah,
Gotta
Little
know
like
resentment. Little resentment.
little resentment, like throwing some shade at him. But you know what I'm saying?
Look at me now, bro.
Oh, he's freaking pissed. Pissed.
But May of 2020. So May, yeah, that's what I thought. I was right. I said May. No, I didn't say May. I said June. May. May, okay. I think Brooke started in June. Brooke started her job in June. It was a Friday. So literally, okay, so I got out of the military on a Friday. I drove 10 and a half hours from Texas to Missouri on a Friday. We get back late. We go to sleep. We have Saturday and Sunday to recover, hang out with the family, blah, blah, blah. I start my new job on a Monday. I've got no idea what I'm doing, but we're doing it. And obviously I'm still a gamer. We actually purchased this house we're living in right now before we actually saw it. It was a good deal. We got it before the boom. I had used the VA loan, 0 down. Love it. It needs some work, so we can't move in yet. So we do that. We actually move in with the in-laws. Excuse me, move in with the in-laws. We lived there, I think, for 2 or 3 months. They don't have good Wi-Fi, so I'm actually still coming. This place has really good Wi-Fi, has since we bought it, and it's got fiber. And so I would come here and I would game, and I would game in the basement. Oh, you gotta have the fiber. And I would come here and I would game, and I fell back in love with it. And playing Call of Duty, hanging with homies, like you can't beat it. And I was just, I don't know if I was like just scrolling on Facebook one day or whatever, and I didn't know what TTV was, I didn't know what Twitch was. I was just scrolling on Facebook and I saw Stone Mountain. And I was like, this dude, man, his energy is dope. His, hey guys, we're dropping in hot, we're landing here, blah blah blah. You know those videos. That was the first time I ever saw it. And I watched the streams a couple times, and I was like, dude, how cool. I didn't really know it was this big of a deal, right? I didn't have any like idea, or I was like, this would be awesome to do, man. And so like I asked Brooke one day, I said, do you think I could do this? And she's like, I mean, why not? And so yeah, she's been a rock. She's been very supportive in all of this. And it definitely makes sense why she would, right? Because she's been with me since I was like a turd, and she stuck around and came back, and now she sees me like ambitious and happy and like trying to, getting some goals and goal oriented and stuff like that. So it makes sense, and she's been very supportive, and I was like, like
for her to be supportive when you're willing to.
Yeah, dude, it's got to be, right?
When you're willing to say, hey, let me check with the wife before I come on Time to Fly Radio. You know what I mean? You got to make sure you invest the time there as well.
Definitely.
I mean, if you're anything like me, you can get lost in the mix, man.
I still do, bro. I still do. 100%. Every day. Every day.
So do you think Twitch has helped you with, we're going to get a little deep here, has helped you with the absence of the camaraderie that you felt in the army?
Oh, dude. Huge. I say it every day. Anytime someone asks me, like, you'll ever see my chat, anytime someone asks me, do you miss the military? I don't necessarily miss my job in the military, but I miss the people.
Yeah.
The people in the military are like, the best way to describe it is everyone, it's the common phrase is embrace the suck. Everyone is embracing the suck together. Everyone is going through it. Nobody wants to be there. And if you do want to be there, you're just that weird person that's super high speed. That is that Navy SEAL. That is that Ranger. That is that Green Beret that just lives for this stuff. But everyone else is just like a normal Joe, and like, well, we're gonna stay till midnight tonight, and we're gonna be back at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. We're gonna do PT, like, but you can still laugh at them. You can still crack a joke. You can still have a sense of humor. I didn't have that at the job I came to. I was miserable. Like, that was probably like my lowest point in my life whenever I was like, as an adult, I should say. And like, just for the simple fact, like, I wasn't like making a lot of money. I was scared, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't enjoy this. What happens if I get fired here? What happens if I don't like make it here? And then I didn't have anybody. Like, I didn't have any friends. Like, I had my wife, obviously, right? So like, that's amazing. but I feel like people always want like a friend,
Yeah.
past like a relationship, right? Past your significant other. And I never really had that whenever I came home. So I was like, man,
You're missing the brotherhood.
this kind of sucks. There's no camaraderie. There's no homies.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what that reminds me of?
Huh.
And I'm sure Jay's gonna be right along with
Hi.
me. It's like when we got out of treatment, you know, from our addiction and stuff, and we go into sober living, and like, ew, we have to go to a meeting. So we're embracing the suck in that way, and then we
Correct.
all pile in the car, much to our chagrin. We're all gonna be kind of pissed off, but we're
Right.
together, and then we go to this meeting, and then of course we feel better, and then after we get some grub or something, you know, go home and watch the movie together, all that kind of stuff.
dude,
Embracing
100%.
the suck.
100%. Right. Like you guys are all low together.
Yeah.
And then at those highs, you're experiencing them together. And you just, your relationships and your bond and your camaraderie is being built to a level that it's just not anywhere else in the regular world.
Right.
In the regular 9 to 5, right? It's not there. Like you go there, you're working, you're doing your thing, and then you leave and you go home and you come back and you do it again. The Army's not like that. That your situation you're stating is not like that. It's not normal. It's not regular. It's irregular. And that's what makes it maybe so good and memorable and something that can really be life-changing on multiple different levels.
Yeah. A new normal.
Yeah, the new normal, or the normal for us, right?
Right.
And anyone else that may
it
have
took a while.
experienced that.
For me to get to a place where, you know, what my life looks like, who and what I am, we're always defining ourselves by our thoughts, our actions, what we did and we shouldn't have done, what we didn't do and we feel like we ought to have done. Always in an attempt to further define ourselves. And man, it's like, I don't know.
It's crazy. Whenever you and I kind of catch and or caught myself doing that whenever you really like start to analyze everything, right? And you start to think and you start to like wonder like why something happened, or like why this was a win and why this was a loss, and why you know profited from this and why you didn't. And it can be a non-stop, and you can drain yourself out with that,
Yeah.
you know. But no, dude, I think Twitch has been a huge win for me. And I whenever I say that Twitch has changed my life and Brooke's life in more ways than one, and in fact probably all of them, I truly do mean that.
Individually and collectively. Yeah.
Collectively, individually. If you guys don't know, Brooke's been able to be full-time with me since January.
It's crazy.
Come on.
So she's been able to experience this with me. Right, dude, it's awesome, right? And it's insane.
So let's get into it. You start up Twitch and you have your first stream ever. What are you playing? How did it go? What were your thoughts on streaming at that time? Were you nervous? Did you have a camera?
Down memory lane.
Sure.
Tell us
all
the
began.
very beginning of your Twitch experience.
For sure. So 7-year-old Xbox One.
Hell yeah.
It's
Hell yeah.
been on the journey with me. And it ended up dying. RIP Xbox One.
No.
Had to buy a different one. But anyway, so I started with the Xbox One. I had it forever. No camera. Mic was an old Turtle Beach headset that I still have that I'm gonna keep forever, I think.
Absolutely.
And I was playing Warzone.
So it started on Warzone.
Started on Warzone. And
Wow.
fun fact, I didn't do a just chatting stream until I hit partner.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. But I don't want to go too far ahead. But yeah, so I started on Warzone. Started like probably anybody else. I had Brooke, my wife, and I think, you guys may know him, Ashbach. That name sounds familiar. He's in the Crow fam. He lives in the same town as me, and he was in there.
Oh, wow.
So like it was those two. And then I also had a homie. His name's Maybe Rob. He built the entire Crow fam Discord server. I met him. I've known him for like 5 or 6 years now. I met him playing some S&D, some Search and Destroy, World War II Search and Destroy. Met him randomly from California. Been a homie ever since. We made Snapchat group chat. We were gamers, right? So like he helped me, and they were there, and it's like we're pushing for affiliate. It takes like 18 days. Eventually, a couple of homies come in
Is it
that
weird that I just want to say You.
Dude, like, but the thing is, right?
18 days.
What was it? What was?
Partner.
No, for affiliate,
Oh, affiliate.
not partner.
Affiliate, yeah, Jesus.
Dude, if you hit partner in 18 days,
You're
you're
going
special.
down in history.
I guess I really propped you up on that pedestal, huh?
Yeah, dude. It was just affiliate. Gosh dang it.
Oh man.
But no, and it was a whole lot of grinding social media, just like trying to connect with people, and kind of the same thing I did in the military. Just talk to people, figure out like who they are, what they're about, why they're here, what are their goals, and like just talk to them. I think being able to like and being relatable is probably the best thing we can do as streamers.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's huge.
Crow.
Crow.
That's like every day. I feel like I say that word. often.
Relatability.
Well, I mean, just doing what I do for work.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
That is
dude.
Crucial to meeting people where they're at.
Yeah. Like, how do you
building
break
that
through to
trust.
someone?
Right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
it
And
always
like you guys
starts
are
with-
perfect advocates for that. Perfect.
I know exactly what you're talking. When they're like, "Yeah, I've been doing it. You don't get it, really?" Because I'm pretty sure I invented that shit. So let's keep going.
Right. And even if you
I
didn't,
believe
you're still able to tap in somehow.
Right.
You're able to break down that door somehow, some way.
Yes.
And you're able to figure out like what
Check
would make
this
you
out.
feel better.
This has been a game changer for me. Even if, say, my personal journey wasn't exactly like yours, the specifics are always going to be different, right?
Right.
For sure.
How about this? How about you know what it feels like to not feel like you're enough? How about you know what it's like? We both do. What it feels like to feel pain,
100%.
less than, a failure. You know what I'm saying? Like all those things, I do too.
Yeah.
So now that we've established that, let's move forward.
Common
You know what I mean?
ground.
Yeah.
Common ground is
Absolutely.
huge. And people think that it's only maybe about bad things. But it's not the case.
right.
It can be about good things.
Yeah.
People may struggle with life and you can only think about good things, and those few good things that may be the same good things that someone else can remember as well.
Yeah. Or they may be all the things that someone has wished for themselves since they were a little kid. You know what I mean? Like somebody sees you and hears about your story getting married, you know, and finding that forever girl, you know. That's,
Oh, yeah.
I think a lot of people's hope for their life. Maybe not everybody, of course, but
No, but
maybe that
definitely
brings
some.
a
It's
little bit of
relatable. It's relatable. That's a big topic.
Yeah.
For
Finding
sure.
Everything you wanted since you were first grade.
What was her name again?
Brooke Dickey.
Brooke
Brooke
Dickey.
Dickey.
I think she has like 7 kids now, and she's married.
You never know. It may happen. Maybe
She'll
she.
come back around.
I'm
Once you
telling
hit
you right
partner
now, I
one
don't
time.
want it to happen. I don't want that to happen.
Okay, so you hit affiliate, and you're sticking with Warzone this whole time?
Yeah.
No
the
game
only-
changes, just Warzone.
Warzone for 7 months straight.
7 months straight, and you're picking up traction
Yeah.
pretty quickly after affiliate.
Well, let's.
What-
let's
like,
check.
when
I'm gonna
would
tell
you-
you guys detailed analytics. How about that?
Oh shit, he's pulling up numbers. He hasn't been doing too well with numbers tonight.
September of 2020
September
when I-
2020.
started streaming.
As long as it doesn't have to
Wow.
do with his wife, I think he can spout out whatever numbers and we'll believe him.
So I averaged 6
Average 6 viewers in September of 2020.
viewers. October of 2020, I averaged 22.
What?
November, I averaged 15.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
That is a
That-
massive jump from 6 to 22.
You.
Wow. That's crazy.
November was 15. December was 18. January of 2021 was 26. February of 2021 was 48.
My God.
March of 2021 was 96. I applied for partner and we got partner.
On your first application?
Yes.
Holy.
I'm
That's
proud of you, man.
incredible. That growth, man. God damn.
7 months.
Excuse my language.
No, yeah, no,
7
7
months.
7 months.
That's like,
But
that's got to
why do
be
you think
like
that- why do you
historical
think
in
that
some
happened
way.
like that?
Yeah,
I
what?
mean, let's be honest.
Uh,
Dedication, right? Not giving up. A lot
yeah,
of hard
so
work, a lot of
it's
hours. So
I
for
probably
people
got,
out
like-
here
And this is
that-
pure
that think
Warzone.
This was just.
yeah, and I didn't have a PC until
Oh my god.
January, mid-January, I think. So like from September, November, December, beginning of January was all on the Xbox One. 20 plus. I had a Walmart camera. I just gave away to Jumex.
Wow.
So takeaways.
Equipment means
Different
nothing.
folks.
Personality, everything.
Oh my
Right.
God, you heard it
I
here
mean,
first.
you're the talent. You're the one that people come to see for whatever
Absolutely.
the reason. Everybody brings something different. Whether it's immaculate gameplay or you're getting your ass kicked every time, but maybe you have all these witty one-liners.
Yeah,
You know,
dude,
maybe you play
100%.
bomb-ass music or something. I don't
Or
know.
maybe you can relate to people and connect to people, pass the gameplay, pass the username, and figure out what people are about.
It's interesting that can happen with a game like Warzone, because
I was-
Warzone demands attention. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And so
I think I've always prided myself on being able to try to compete with Warzone and being able to talk to people as well in chat.
right.
Okay. Yeah.
And the reason why is because like I figured not everyone comes to a stream for gameplay, not everyone comes to a stream for chat.
Right.
But if I can get a little bit of both, that's a W.
Right.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
oh, here
just-
comes the
I just-
modesty.
I just work a lot, dude. Like that's
You do.
If I want to break it down and like make it as transparent as possible, like I literally grind so much that Brooke has to tell me to stop,
Yeah.
or I'm gonna just work and I'm never gonna come out of the room.
Yeah.
Like that's what it comes down to. That's what it came down to. I worked at this crappy job. I went to National Guard 1 weekend a month. Like I would work 14 days in a row and then stream on top of it and get 4 hours, 5 hours of sleep a night. But like I had a dream. I had goals and I wanted to hit them. I want to live comfortably. I want to have fun. I want to meet people. I want to do what I want to do, and I want to do it well.
Right.
And that doesn't come being comfortable. By being comfortable. To
got it
start
right.
with. Whenever you step out of your comfort zone, you start to grow.
Come on.
In the trenches.
Come on.
You want something you never
We're about
had.
to start a revival up in here. Come
It's
on.
true, bro.
Charge
No,
hell with
you're
a water
absolutely right.
pistol.
Yeah.
My
know?
God. But if you want
It's-
something you never had before, you got to do some things that you
never
maybe
done.
never done before.
You know, like, and to be honest, like I didn't think of the hours as too much. Like I got that from the army. Like whatever. I was overworked, underpaid.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people can relate to that. And whenever you find something you love to do and you're able to put that in and see results, it's like it's putting fuel on the fire, man. And I was very, very blessed very, very early on with some great friends that I knew outside of streaming. One of them being Debacle 95. I don't know if you guys know that name, but he's
That
in the
does
army
sound familiar.
currently. Yeah, he's an OG in the chat. Like he's got a founder's badge. I knew him way before streaming. He was in my unit when I was in the army down at Fort Hood, and he would literally just come in and bless me. He's like number 2 bits to my channel all time.
Wow.
He's essentially the reason I could buy my first PC. Like, break it down. And he just blessed me a lot, right? Like a lot of people say the money side of it is not important, and it's not. Like if you're here to make connections and you're here to make connections, whatever, good. However, if you are chasing this to be maybe later on down the road a full-time possibility for you, that may need to happen, or if you want to upgrade equipment. And so I did. I was able to get a computer. I was able to get a Go XLR. I was able to get a camera. I was able to get a stream deck. I was able to get a very nice setup that will last me for quite some time.
Right.
And I was very blessed initially. I think I don't know. I think a lot of like some of this has to do with a little bit of luck.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
You know, I think
I learned that
it's
playing baseball.
dude, like it has a part in this.
Yeah.
As much as people don't want to admit it, I think having a little bit of luck is very, very like much part of the formula of success on Twitch.
Yeah.
Being in the right place at the right time, and being able to understand that. Maybe I think a lot of people take luck as maybe talent, and they lose. Like, you don't lose talent if you're doing it consistently. So therefore it was probably luck. And I'll gladly admit there may have been some luck there. Like, I mean, this guy blessed me. So I don't know. I genuinely don't know what. I know I've like worked hard in social medias and everything like that, and like grinding and meeting new people and getting my name out there, and being in 50 streams a day, and trying to meet people, trying to connect, trying to understand who they were, trying to understand why they're on Twitch, trying to do all this. But like, I don't know if I can't think back directly if it was just debacle, but in October, my second month of streaming, we hit 700 subscribers.
Jesus.
That's incredible.
So like, I think that being pushed out to, like, because obviously every single gifted sub is a notification going out to someone.
Right.
So I think that could have been potentially something that did help early on for me.
Yeah.
Because like, obviously people aren't going to see my setup and be like, hey, this guy, man, this setup is crispy. Like, I was in my freaking basement, dude.
Yeah.
I was in my basement
That's
on an
crispy.
Xbox with the wall. Like, I look like a Roblox character, bro. Like, I'm not, like, my stream was nothing crazy. Like, and I just want people to understand, you don't need to drop $5,000 in a setup to be a successful streamer. Let you shine through.
Exactly. If you haven't realized, I like to use metaphors, and I think it's for my benefit because I can digest it better. Like, a baseball player can throw 90, right? But if you're not in the strike zone,
Yeah, dude.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you can have the $5,000 setup, but if you as the talent, quote unquote, are kind of ass.
Yeah, dude. Like, or maybe you're
draws
just
people
like,
in?
maybe you're just like, and I think a lot of people are like, just like shy. They're scared, rightfully so. Like, sometimes you get judged, and
Yeah.
I'm very like, I don't care. I'm gonna be loud. I'm gonna be funny. I'm gonna be silly, and I'm just now getting into that, really.
Yeah.
The more and
Take
more
a
you
lot of hecklers.
dude, 100%. You know,
How do you
100%.
how do you deal with hecklers in general? Obviously, specifically, it'd be different. But I mean, do you entertain it at all? Do you come back
Ban
with some
hammer.
smart-ass comment? You know what I mean? I mean,
Get
I
him
don't
outta
know.
here.
Sometimes, I mean, it depends on the
Yeah.
like
On the
the
offense.
severity of it, I suppose.
In your
Like,
mood.
so like, if I'm in a game, right? I'm in a Warzone game, and I just like destroy some kid, and he comes in and says like, you suck or whatever, I'll be like, buddy, you just lost, like, whatever. If he comes back and says something that's like inappropriate or malicious, I'll ban him. But like, or if it's someone that is like, I guess, like trying to troll in a sense,
Right.
I don't really necessarily entertain it, but I don't like just let them. I think it's important to acknowledge it and kind of like call it out so they know that it's not okay.
Right.
If you're not doing that, they are gonna think that they are like, think of it like the alpha, right? Like, let's look at it in this aspect. Like, so if someone does something and nothing else happens and no one challenges them, they're gonna continue to do it.
Right.
So like,
They
as
need to
soon as
check.
someone does something in your chat, you have to check them and say, hey, this is not happening in here. And they're either gonna like be spiteful and malicious and say something that's gonna be ban worthy, or they're gonna be like, okay.
Right.
And I've
So,
seen a very even number of that. Like it happens both ways.
take us to your first Just Chatting stream. Why did you decide to do it? Was it
I was announcing partner.
I was gonna say to say thank you.
oh
Yeah.
your partner announcement was your first Just Chatting stream?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, we had, and it was the most viewers I ever had in there. We hit 200 viewers. I'll never forget. It was the most viewers I had ever gotten.
Wow.
In a stream, and then that was it. Let me see
And
if I
so
can actually find
was it similar to like your current kind of hype streams, I guess you would call them, to where like what was the idea behind the stream? Because you know you're gonna go
it was
in there-
mainly just like a thank you.
yeah.
Thank you guys for this.
And so did that spark like, hey, I should do this more often type
Yeah,
of
it was
deal?
def 100%. Like, as I was like thanking people and like taking the time to appreciate people, I think people like obviously people like recognition,
Right.
and to recognize people and to openly appreciate someone. I think people like that, you know.
Yeah.
I think they're like grateful for that. I think people, some people like, you know, good job, thank you for being you, keep going. A lot of people come here for that, and I think that kind of like led to more and more of me wanting to help others. So like that kind of started a whole new phase of everything as far as helping people. However, it did get to a point where it was like not what I wanted to be looking back. Like with the whole support for support thing and everything like that, like looking back, like I definitely regret that. But at the same sense, like I would not do it again, but I met great people from it.
Right.
Us.
You can't discount it. You can't-
Exactly.
That's for sure.
can't discount
Right.
it
And that-
entirely.
It's a hard deal because I feel like lately the support for support idea has almost
Right.
come to a point where people are realizing it is not sufficient for long-term growth.
Longevity.
You know
Yeah, and
what I mean?
I've stepped away for quite some time now.
And I've noticed, I've noticed
Yeah.
it for sure.
So like, and I'll openly talk about why not to do it, because it is grindy, and what happens with it essentially is,
You bank on other
and I
people
think,
to come to
and I
yours
think
when you're
it's
in
hard
there.
for me. It's hard for me because I didn't like grow from support for support.
Yeah.
Right.
So like a lot of people are like trying to grow from it and grow from it and grow from it. It's not happening. Or if it maybe it does for a select few, but it doesn't for others. It can be painful. And then what happens a lot of the times, I think, is people start to expect things from others.
Right.
Whenever you start to
And that's
expect and
toxic.
expect, exactly. You're expecting, hey, I was in your stream for 4 hours. Why haven't you been in my stream for 4 hours? So like, I think in either December or January of this year or December of last year, I removed my watch time command completely
Yeah.
to try to alleviate that from even happening. And I think it worked for some people, but it just wasn't enough. So I've actually thought about doing a couple different things with the Crow fam, like as far as the stream team, essentially rebuilding, because I don't want that type of atmosphere for people.
Yeah.
I think exactly, and what I thought about it is there's, I guess, in hindsight, what I could have done differently, and what I would have done differently is take the time, not necessarily to push people to each other, like, because that's whatever, but like what I started doing after I stopped support for support is actually teaching people and helping them understand
Informational
content, how to post it, where to post it, what to use, how to do it efficiently, blah 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 blah. All of this
You do that on
information.
Patreon also? Is it Patreon?
Yeah,
also?
so Patreon is like a next level, like it's a next step thing. There is a cost for it. I only bring on like 5 people at most. And the reason I do that is because I want to be able to give my utmost attention, information, and time to that individual. Right? They're taking the time to outreach to me. It's not mandatory at all. Like I've never made it mandatory. The only people that have ever been on it are the people that have reached out to me saying, hey, what's this Patreon thing? I'll explain it to them. They'll be like, yes, that's for me, or no, it's not. And with that, like, you don't have to be a patron to ask for help. Like I have countless DMs of people that ask me for help every day, ask me for advice, ask me for tips.
right.
That I don't expect anything from. I think that's part of a job, part of your job in this, whenever you're talking about having a community and being a full-time content creator, is to give back, whether it's 5 minutes or an hour, helping someone set up their Go XLR, which I've done multiple times. So it's something it's important to think about. But yeah, I think that's like, once again, like we talked about, right? I was a shit whenever I was a kid. I was still early on Twitch. I've been on, whenever the support for support stuff, I was on Twitch for 8 months, 9 months,
Yeah.
10 months. I did it for like 3 months. And then I was like, this isn't really the wave. I noticed people getting burnt out. I noticed people struggling. And then I noticed it became a thing that shouldn't really be done. There's ways to get support. There's ways to meet people without expecting things from them. Whenever people genuinely come for your content, you don't have to worry about anything else.
Yeah.
And then another thing I realized is the fact that you can give someone support in a level of you not really having to do anything, but rather giving them that support in maybe your stream, talking.
Yeah.
You know, like I've been in a one-time stream, like a couple like late nights, and we just talked.
Yeah.
Just talked, listened to music, and just talked and just vibed out for hours because, like that, whether he knew it or not, that could have been helping me with helping me cope with something.
Yeah.
So you truly never know what you are doing for another individual past the screen.
Yeah.
And CroweFam actually just made me a video, and I was watching it before I came on this. It was 10 minutes long of people just kind of explaining that to me. Like maybe how I've helped them, or maybe what they've gotten, and maybe what they've learned, and like.
Oh my God.
So like,
I'm
it's
not crying.
It validates what we do.
right. Like it
get
makes
that
you feel
feedback.
good. It makes you feel good.
You mentioned fear. I just have to ask this, and you mentioned it a couple times.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a fear that just really is paramount, one that's more pronounced than others, like your biggest fear in life? And it can be, I'd say it could be Twitch related or otherwise, but I think oftentimes the two go hand in hand.
I'm gonna give you a broad answer, and I'll kind of elaborate.
Sure.
Failing.
And Jaybird, I want to hear yours too.
Failure.
Failure. Yeah.
Okay. Brooke and I, she quit her job, I quit my job. We all eggs in one basket with this thing, right? I do not want to fail her. We don't have kids, but when we do, I don't want to fail them. In a sense, I could fail them right now. And we don't even have children. I don't want to fail them as a father. I don't want to fail as a husband. I don't want to fail as a business person. I do not want to fail on Twitch. I don't want to fail in general. I would say my biggest thing is being scared of failure. It probably would be it for me.
Fear can be, when not channeled,
Yeah,
or
dude.
harnessed properly, it can be debilitating, incredibly unhealthy. But I think people
100%.
often don't consider or don't play the tape through long enough to realize that, man, fear can be a wonderful motivator.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it can. 100%.
But when we start to, like I said, fall into this, I don't want to say overthinking, but just thinking too much or too intensely about those fears, those concerns, the possible scenarios in life. Next thing you know, again, we've missed out on the moment. You know, and what a shame.
Yeah,
Taylor,
dude,
What do you know
100%.
about fear?
What do I know about fear?
Yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
essentially, just kind of what you guys have talked about.
Do you
I
have
know-
a main fear?
Shoot, I listen. I'm scared of everything, and that's something that I have found out and come to terms with doing some diving within myself, finding out the roots to a lot of my problems in my past and currently. Fear plays a huge factor in that, and that's fear of failure. Like Crow said, it's fear of success, fear of not
Yeah, dude,
being good
100%.
enough. I mean, and like you said one time, it's a motivator. You know, I feel like I have failed my entire life. If you want me to get real, I'm not trying to get too sappy, but I feel like I don't have
I
much
feel
to
that.
show for my life so far. You know what I mean? And I want to prove to myself that I can do this thing. You know what I mean? That's, as in terms of streaming, that is that's where I'm at. You know what I mean?
You know, I've seen that a lot as well. Like whether it's someone trying to prove it to themselves that they can do it, or someone trying to prove it to maybe a father or a spouse or a brother or a sister or a community,
Absolutely.
IRL, anywhere. You're trying to prove it,
Yeah,
right? I've seen that a lot. I'm still here.
I got you. But yeah, I mean, it's a wild ride. Before we get too deep into that, even though we already have, so let's get into the G Fuel sponsorship, because I know chat has some questions that they are going to want to ask here pretty soon. So the G Fuel thing, how did that come about? Do you have to reach out to them? Did they reach out to you?
So it's a little bit of a mixture. This is a side of content that I think a lot of people don't understand. And so like obviously I tried for a long time. Like I've been drinking G Fuel probably since well over a year now. I didn't know about it before I came to streaming. So it probably would have been longer if I knew about it, but I didn't know about it, didn't even know it was a thing. So as soon as I knew about it, I was like, yo, I want to partner with these guys, you know?
Yeah.
Like anyone does. They see a product they like, they enjoy, they use it, and they're like, hey, this correlates to streaming. I want to be with them. Same thing with like Logitech. Same thing. Like I got Astros. I want to be partnered with Astros. That's my next goal, right? So I saw them. I'm like, that would be really, really cool. So like obviously like I tried to be cheeky. I'd be like, hey, at G on Twitter, doesn't work, but whatever. At G Fuel, how many retweets for you guys to notice me? Never worked. Never engaged. Whatever. This is something I haven't talked about. Another whole side of this. My mind.
This is
spins
a one-time.
spins. I don't think I talked about this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think I talked about this. LinkedIn.
Yes.
LinkedIn.
Yeah.
I started connecting with every single freaking G Fuel talent manager on everywhere, bro.
I used that a bunch a few years ago.
Yeah. So I'm on LinkedIn. I'm making connections. Not only am I making connections with companies, but I'm making connections with organizations. I'm making connections with other content creators that may be successful in this realm. I'm making connections with Twitch staff. I'm making connections with all of these different individuals, and this is something I have done periodically over the past 6 months. I don't know if that it's I don't think I know that did not single-handedly attribute to getting this partnership. I think it may have had a play. And then so like the Kansas City Pioneers. I've been with them just over a year now. May 12th was 1 year with them. It is an esports organization based out of Kansas City, Missouri. So what an esports organization is, it has pro teams. I think whenever people are looking to join a organization, you should definitely want them to have pro teams.
Okay.
If it's not, I'm not going to say it's a red flag, but it's a little off to me. Esports is competition. Esports is sports. Esports, right? So you look for teams, right? Like it's in the name.
Yeah.
But there's esports teams, organizations that don't have any teams.
Yeah.
They have no pro staff at all. Like that is red flag to me. The Pioneers, they have a Rocket League team. They have a Valorant, or they had a Valorant team. They do not have a Valorant team anymore. They have a Rocket League, a Gears of War team, a Halo team, actively. They do not have a Call of Duty team because they stepped out. We opted out last year due to everything that was going on with Activision, how they were treating employees, stuff like that. It was like, you know, so we were kind of like, we're gonna pass this year. We did have Censor, who used to be FaZe. Doug, he's crazy. He's got like 1.8 million followers on Twitter. Look him up. He was gonna be on a part of our team, but unfortunately that didn't work out. So what esports team is it has a pro team. However, a side of this that isn't really like looked on, which teams are really looking for, is content creators.
Really?
I'm not on their pro team. I'm not a professional Halo player, not a professional Gears player, definitely not a professional Rocket League player. But I create content for a living.
Right.
So like, why not? So
any content. Just being a content creator, like it doesn't have.
Yeah,
to be
so like if you
specific to those
search
games,
if you search for the Pioneers, no, I mean I play Warzone and or I'll do just chatting, or I'll do funny clips, or whatever. And if you look up the Kansas City Pioneers, you'll see probably like on Instagram or TikTok, you'll see some of my posts on there. And they're looking for that. Esports teams are looking for that. Big teams, and it's being overlooked by content creators because they're so focused about the brand and not connections.
right?
Whenever you're able to connect with a professional team that is sponsored by G Fuel, sponsored by Logitech, sponsored by, right? You see what I'm saying? And these are legitimate sponsorships. So difference between a partnership and a sponsorship, they're both going to have deliverables. So this is something you need to do. You need to beat XYZ every month, whether it's posts, whether it's content, whether it's this, that, or whatever, sales, whatever.
Right.
You're both gonna have deliverables on both. Sponsorships are gonna be money. We're fronting you a lot of money to essentially for you guys to represent us. Partnerships are going to be your codes. They're going to be your commissions, your stuff like that. With that being said, partnerships still have the possibility to attain something called a stipend. That being a monthly payment based upon a contract that you do sign with companies. If your commissions are high enough, if you're being seen enough, if you're getting enough clicks, if you're getting enough referrals, if you're getting this, that, and the other. So the Pioneers, 100% Gamer Advantage. These glasses, I am partnered with Gamer Advantage because of the Pioneers. They put me in a one-on-one Twitter DM with a talent manager from Gamer Advantage.
Wow.
G Fuel and City Pioneers are also partnered with G Fuel.
Yep.
They have been a huge key to unlock that door for me. Side of this that people are scared to get involved in or don't understand how to get involved in, esports organizations, which just could open the door in many more ways than one for you. If you're a cracked player, you may get on a pro team.
Right.
Pro teams are like what I was talking about Spartan earlier, $5,300 a month.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
He streams on Twitch too. He streams on Twitch as well, and he averages like 1,000 viewers. So he probably makes double what he makes in his salary from E United on Twitch. Not even talking brand deals yet. He also does, I can't remember the name of the website he uses, but he is a coach for people that want to get good at Halo.
Wow.
So I mean, something to think about. Esports is huge, and the possibilities are truly endless with it. And the industry is growing substantially.
Did you hear that, Mom and Dad?
You can make money from playing video games.
Take that, Dad.
What was it? The 15-year-old that won like $3 million at the Fortnite tournament? Or it was even more than that, I think. But yeah.
That is
Yeah, I bet his
insane,
parents
man.
are not too pissed.
So your life today has to look, I mean,
Oh
just
my gosh,
drastically different than it did just
A year ago.
A year ago, yeah.
Fun fact, in 6 days, it will be 1 year full-time on Twitch.
Wow.
Let's go.
Early
6 days.
congratulations, man.
Age 26. Got my job.
And I'm looking here. It says your net worth is 2.79 million.
Oh no,
Is that-
not even
is that
close.
accurate?
We're just trying to get out of debt and
Can I borrow 20 bucks?
Yeah.
Just kidding. I was just playing. It's just a joke.
You
that I
notice
say.
my cash app at the bottom left?
I have $5.
Dude, man.
$5 to my name right now.
CroweGamingg has taken us from the early days all the way to the sponsorships, the partnerships he has today. What an incredible freaking journey, dude. I feel like I learned so much about you tonight.
And I hope others did as well.
Yeah, I can only speak for myself, but I imagine everyone in chat, my chat, one time himself, like, we had a lot dropped on us tonight.
I appreciate stuff like this.
Yeah,
Truly.
this is kind of something that me and One Time kind of did it. Even before that, me and One Time were great friends. So that's a great, and we live together.
Foundation. Right.
So yeah, that's a great
Right.
foundation to have. We always click very well. We make people laugh, things like that. And we've been stewing on an idea to kind of team up and do something. And it just kind of happened like 5 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago now, where we kind of did this, and it was, people liked it and they were messaging me like, yo, that was really cool, like I want to see more of it, blah blah blah.
Yeah, dude.
And so this is kind of our attempt to break outside the box a little bit. I know there's other people doing things like this as well,
Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
but it doesn't matter.
No one's idea is original on Twitter.
Right.
Think about that.
Absolutely. And
You know?
so yeah, this has really just been, I love these streams because we've had Sticky Bear Gaming, we've had Juggalo Darcy,
Mojo Magic.
Mojo Magic last week, and now CroweGamingg. So I mean, We've learned so much from all these different streamers, and my
100%,
hope
dude.
is to shine the light on the human behind, you know, these streams, because people come to your streams and you are not afraid to like get into who you are, and I think you are very much who you are on stream as you are off stream. But obviously there might be that little extra hype, if you will. So we like bringing it down a notch.
Oh yeah, I enjoy
catching
it
you
too.
behind the scenes, giving you a breather, so you don't have to, you know, let's fucking go, you know, with the sound.
I like
effects.
getting hyped up.
I
bro.
know you do, and I love it, and everyone loves it. It's clear to see. And so I don't know. It's been a pleasure having you on here.
Yeah,
and
dude,
I appreciate
100%.
you doing this, man. You have influenced and helped me. I met you through one time, and you were there at 50 followers, and you've been here at 1,000 followers, and you're still here. So I mean, it's cool. You're definitely an inspiration to myself, and I know I'm not alone when I say that. So
Well,
I
good.
appreciate all you do, man. And at this time, now, one time, do you have anything you want to say before I open it up to questions?
You said it all, man. You said it all.
I know, I'm so good with words. I'm
I
so
mean-
good with words.
No, we do really appreciate you taking the time, especially not just away from. I mean, I don't think you were going to be doing anything stream-wise anyway, but maybe from Brooke, you know. And
Yeah,
thank you,
that's-
Brooke, for
Yes,
letting him
thank
do
you,
this
Brooke.
with us.
She
and
shares me a lot.
For letting him out of the kennel.
out of his cage.
I bet she's asleep right now, honestly.
Yeah.
She's probably asleep.
Hashtag I snore too.
I think I
Okay.
do,
But yeah.
maybe not. I don't know.
So
Phone, making sure you don't divulge anything too crazy.
here we go, guys.
No.
We're gonna. Oh, were you done? Or were you
Really
not
do,
done?
I do appreciate you though, man. It's been good,
Dude.
Good getting to know you. I'd definitely hang out with you IRL.
Yeah, we'll definitely. I mean, we're not too far away.
Yeah.
Nope. We're
We
in
could
the
definitely
city,
try to-
basically. I think it's what.
Oh,
3.5
she's not
hours
asleep.
We'll go catch a
Jogging
movie.
area.
You know,
Yeah,
grab a bite to eat.
get a little bite to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Candlelit
And a little
dinner.
eat to bite, a little bite to eat.
I probably won't have that beer that you have with your friend, but
Yeah.
you know,
We'll be drinking Dr. Peppers, but we'll
I
be-
won't drink.
Sure
I won't
for
drink. I'm fine with the Dr. Pepper as well.
Hell yeah. Okay, well, let's do it then. We're gonna open up the Discord at this time. If any of you guys want to come into the stream, ask Crow a question, make a comment, or either me or one time, now is your chance to do that. You can leave the Discord afterwards if you want. I suggest you stick around. Lots of wonderful people in the Discord. But in order to get in on this call, join the Discord, hop in any of the voice channels, and I will take that as a sign that you got something to say, and I'm gonna pull you down into the private channel. We're gonna try to give people just a few moments to kind of say their deal and get a response.
Yep.
And
Don't
then
be
we're
shy.
and then we're gonna cycle through just so you know, to keep it.
I want to see
keep it
lots of
moving.
people.
Yes.
chat.
So
Don't be
Come on,
shy.
chat.
now is the time. Anyone, any channel, just hop in there, and I will drag you down. I know Morgan said that he had something to say, but
We
so
need everybody in the chat to report to the Discord right now. Thank you.
Hello.
so 3 biggest tips for success. What would you
Go.
say that those are, Crow?
On Twitch.
On Twitch.
Twitch
As far as growing and
Yeah.
succeeding.
Okay, so consistency is
Consistency.
a huge one, and what I mean by that is that goes for everything. It goes to social media, having a presence on social media, posting to social media your content. You should showcase your content, your stream to other individuals that have never been there before. That's what social media is.
Yep.
Consistent stream schedule. Okay, so those are 3 huge ones, or 1 huge one rather. Sorry, and then another big one is going to be like to ultimately play what you enjoy to play and have fun doing it. If you are not having fun, your chat's probably not having fun.
Come on.
That's like huge, and something I've kind of noticed lately is a lot of people force themselves to play games they don't truly like for numbers that they don't even get because
Yeah.
they're not having fun.
Right.
So have fun. Like I was so scared. I did a Pokemon stream. It I like Pokemon.
I saw
Because-
that.
Yeah,
I like Pokemon. It's like nostalgia, right? Like
Yeah.
some Fire Red.
Hell yeah.
I did a stream. My numbers were just as good if I did Warzone
Yep.
as I did it with
Because
Warzone.
it's you,
so
man.
I'm having fun.
It's all
I'm
about
laughing. I'm
the
smiling,
person.
right?
Yeah.
Because it's genuine, right? And then the last one is to step out of your comfort zone a little bit. Once again, I said it earlier. If you're comfortable, you're not growing. If you're stepping out of your comfort zone, that's the possibility to grow, and maybe to meet someone that you're gonna be very, very glad you met.
Sure.
So those are like the 3 simple,
Do it.
probably
Non-negotiables.
tasks. Yeah, consistency, having fun, and
3 C's.
yeah, the 3 C's.
Consistency.
Consistency is a huge one.
Yeah.
You know, like that's got to be like number 1. Like if you're not staying consistent, people in general have very short attention spans.
Yeah.
But even more so on Twitch.
Right.
If you cannot stay consistent and become part of someone else's schedule, your schedule becoming a part of someone else's schedule is very important.
I like that.
You need to do.
Just Jess, where in the Discord do we ask questions? You're just gonna hop into any of the voice channels, and once I see you hop in, I will drag you down into the private channel that me, Crow, and One Time are in.
going to
So
drag
to ask any questions, just hop in any of those voice channels. That goes for any one of you that want to ask a question, make a comment on something you've heard tonight. Oh lordy, don't be shy. Come on, it ain't no biggie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't be
baby.
shy, Jess.
Okay, it looks like
What do we got?
There he is.
Do you have a little bit of time
there we go. There's just
to do
Jess.
this, Crow?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Yeah.
We don't wanna,
Give me just a sec. We
No, I
got
like. It's part of this. Yeah.
we got Jess in here now. We're gonna drag them down. Welcome in, Just Jess. How are you doing tonight?
Hello.
What's going on?
Hello.
I'm doing okay. That's
Just
all I can really
okay.
say.
Hell yeah.
He's starstruck.
I mean,
It's probably because you're looking at my face, huh?
no, I mean, this is the second time I actually get to hang out with you along with meeting new people. It's a little bit, for me personally, overwhelming.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely can be.
I mean,
But I give props to you because you're taking the time to go into an overwhelming
Absolutely.
situation to grow,
Getting out of the comfort zone.
right?
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Part of
I mean,
growing.
Exactly. It's
Part of
just
the,
like
the big 3, man.
exactly. No, you're exactly right. It's just like the whole fear thing that you guys were just talking about, and how I just actually posted in the chat. That was actually my first play, Matt. Those exact words. I actually live. There's very few quotes. I live by those words. But anyways, my question is, man, this is gonna be really touchy for me. But you know what? Screw
No
it.
worries.
Do it.
Send it, baby.
Yeah. So let's just say
I have a friend.
no.
A friend of a friend of a friend's brother.
Just
sister,
as
cousin.
a person where you're just by yourself, when you have no one to support you, not even family or anything like that, because as a person in general, eventually I want to get to the point to where, you know, as a personality trait, well, along with like different things about me, there's several things I don't really like to talk about because it doesn't represent me, but it's like I have it. Like, for example, I have a disability. It's autism.
Uh-huh.
So we're in the lines where it fits, you know, as a content creator, being autistic, whatever, being an autistic gamer, along with a variety streamer.
Right.
But I have family that doesn't really believe in me. But in a way, it kind of makes up for I meet new people, and that's like a whole second family to me.
For sure.
Absolutely.
But my thing is that, you know, how does that work when I don't go for support for support? I hate the idea.
Uh-huh.
It is, how do you go about that with like getting support but also learning, if that makes
Yeah,
any
so
sense.
I guess like a good way to look at it is every stream you go into, a lot of people make it a chore and like they're already failing, they're already losing by doing so. Because whenever they're not wanting to be there, they're not going to really have any grasp on what's going on in the stream. Every stream you're going into, whether it's meeting someone, or you enjoy their content, or you like the game they're playing, or whatever it may be, that is an opportunity to learn. So you're learning at the best place possible at another stream. You're learning maybe what you do. Maybe you could do better. You're learning what you could maybe potentially implement in a way, or emulate. So now the growth side of it is tough. What works for me may not work for Jay, may not work for One Time, may not work for Jess. It's very, very tough. There's no formula for success.
Right.
It's a lot of trial and error. It's a lot of doing what you enjoy and trying to maybe make that relatable to another person. So what I will say to you is, you do a great job of this. Like, so I'm pretty sure, I'm 99% sure I met Jess through one of my Twitter spaces. So you're putting yourself out there and you are trying to learn, which is something that you are doing differently than maybe some people, because they don't take the time to learn from someone else. I think you're already doing a good job of that. Now, to talk about your disability, that does not define who you are.
Come on. I was just about to say that.
So you are still Jess, and whenever I see Jess, I think of Jess. I don't think of your disability. I think of who you are. So you take that and you run with it, and you keep moving forward, and you share who you are with others.
Absolutely.
Yeah, don't hide it.
Definitely don't hide it.
Use it.
Yeah, dude, 100%.
You know how many people are out there just like you? It's as special and unique and different as we probably feel throughout every single day. There's
Let me just say this.
that are looking for the example of somebody who, say, has autism and is willing to get in front of a camera. And they're over there on the other side of that screen, scared shitless.
Yep.
Bro, he's doing it. He's doing it.
Yeah.
If we were all the same, this would be a very, very boring world, Jess.
It honestly would be, because I'm not all about, just a little bit about me. I mean, I'm not trying to take any time away from you guys, but
Oh, bro, you're good.
Honestly, I don't like the word normal. It's
What is
irrelevant
normal?
to me. There is, honestly, it's just you're either weird or you're not weird.
I like weird.
I like
Join
that.
the club.
Same. If you're not weird, I mean, for me, how are you gonna go out and explore the world for, whether it's either through the negative or the positive? It's the reality of it.
Yep.
And just as a content creator, that's what I kind of want to bring to the table. It's like,
Bring it. Bring all of it. Bring it all.
positively. There's too much hate. There's too much negativity. There's too much racism. There's too much of that crap that's going on. It's a toxin. It's a poison to our world and to the communities, and just it breaks my heart, especially what's going around the world outside of gaming, or just whether it affects us or not, it's affecting other people in the world.
So right there, that's your mission statement.
Yeah,
Now,
boom.
what you're trying to do with that is to figure out, how are you going to implement that? How are you going to teach that? How are you going to create content with that?
Because
That is a question. That's the question you have to ask yourself.
Can get on board with that.
Honestly, I've been thinking a lot about that, and there's several things I'm changing up, dude, because I haven't been streaming, because it's the support for support. It's honestly affecting me at this point to where it drains me, but it's actually a learning curve to what can I do to bring myself back up and keep that positive energy running, and then get back into streaming, because it's wasting too much time that you're not streaming. You're not sharing with the world of what you want to bring onto the table. It's like, here, this is me. Get to know me. I want to get to know you more.
Absolutely.
It's the connections. It's about. It's not the sport. It's it's having that bond with you, along with that person, along with your community, just as a content creator. And Crow, and it's much respect I have for you, along with like all the new people I've met. It's like you have that particular bond that I was fond of. I actually met you through someone else that I had that same connection. It was, I'm not sure if you remember him. It was Kodiak.
I do remember Kodiak. How is he doing? I
He-
haven't seen him for a little bit.
He's doing all right. We talk every now and then. He actually asked me a question if I want to be part of something, which he might be getting back into streaming, but he doesn't know yet due to like personal matters, which is
For
understandable.
sure. Rightfully so.
But other than that, I think he is doing well and back on the right pace, hopefully.
Good.
That's good.
What I would recommend to you, man, is don't get wrapped up in the negatives. To be honest, like, if you don't like it, screw it. What do you like? And go forward from there.
Be transparent with it, man.
With that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Be you.
Yeah. Be who you are. Show the world Jess.
Unapologetically.
Nobody can be you like you.
Jess, we appreciate you coming on
Yeah,
here.
man, appreciate you coming on.
That's a big step, man.
Yeah, it's an honor to be here, and along with like meeting new people, and I was talking to Crow along with everyone else. I mean, it's truly an honor. I'm ever so blessed, and I take this and learn and teach it to others, so I can be a blessing towards others.
Oh my god,
Love it.
absolutely. That's awesome,
love it.
man. Well, we appreciate you coming on, and
Thank you,
we
Jess.
hope that you have a wonderful night.
Yeah, you guys too. Have a wonderful, blessed weekend.
You too.
Much love, Jess.
Much love, buddy.
All right, later. All right, and then we've got Chicken117 in here. He's got something to say. Let me drag him on down
The Chicken 117. Come on down, baby.
if I can. My God. There we go.
believe in you.
Chicken117, welcome to the stream, buddy. Poppy.
Am I on?
Am I on?
You're in,
on.
you're in.
You're in here, baby.
Testing.
Hi, Chicken117 here. Long time listener, first time caller.
I knew it. I knew it.
How you doing, man?
What's up?
Mine is a 2-question.
Oh.
Two banger.
Would like to know how your brother's doing, how his adventure is going.
Yeah.
And my second one is I'm a late night streamer, so I get a lot of lurkers. I just would like more engagement with chat and how to go about that.
Okay, so we'll talk about my brother in a second. When do you stream? But like, what time? I know you stream late. But what times do you stream?
10 p.m. EST to the early hours of the morning.
Excuse me.
So like, we're talking like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, like I think my latest was like 5 a.m. one night, but I try not to go past that because.
What is your audience breakdown?
What do you mean by that?
So like, if you go to your dashboard.twitch.tv, right? You go to your dashboard and you go to your insights, you go to your channel analytics, it will actually break down where in the world people are watching your stream from. If you go down to where do my views come from, it will give you a views by source. My views by location, 69% from the United States, 13% from the United Kingdom, 8% from Canada, 2% from Australia, 1 from the Netherlands, 1 from Germany, 1 from India, and then a few other countries: Sweden, Ireland, Philippines, France, Finland.
What's that under?
Dashboard.twitch.tv.
Yeah,
Under your channel,
analytics.
yep. And then so past like your numbers, you go down past where your revenue comes from. It will get where do my views come from. Okay, do you see that one? And then you click view details. And it'll say views by location.
United States, Canada, UK 7%.
So to me, the
Germany,
times you
2.
stream, that's backwards. Your audience at your hours should be almost predominantly from
UK,
Europe.
right?
Yeah.
So maybe that is you maybe taking the time to meet some more people that are from Europe. Because you got to think EST, GMT's time zone is 5 hours ahead of you. So at 1 o'clock in the morning, it's 6 a.m. 2, it's 7. 3 it's 8, 4 it's 9 o'clock in the morning. These people are already up for 2-3 hours at that point.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
So if you're not going to change your hours of streaming, you're going to have to figure
Audience.
out how to better cater to the audience that's up and around.
Guys,
'cause I think
being
that
able to read
US
analytics is everything.
I think that US stat is mainly lurkers.
Yeah, like
Or
and at
raids,
that point,
you know, raids
correct.
and lurkers.
And lurkers, like there's lurkers are
Oh,
awesome.
I love lurkers.
Yeah. But you want chat, you want interaction.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get that. Those people are asleep. You got to start looking in the UK. You got to start looking in Netherlands. You got to start looking in India. You got to start looking in Sweden. You got to start looking in Ireland, the Philippines, France, Finland, Australia, Norway, Spain, Mexico, or not Mexico. But yeah.
Can you search by region
Maybe not
for
as
streamers?
I don't think you can necessarily search by region. I think the only thing you can really search by is like by language, by English.
Yeah.
And really, just
However,
reading-
social media, dude, is
Yeah.
huge, man.
Yeah, I'm
Huge.
just so I haven't had social media since 2015, so I'm
Second step, skipping social media. Take a night off where you would usually be streaming and go meet new people.
I'm always
yeah, he's out there. He's a stay-at-home
I'm out there.
papa.
I'm a stay-at-home dad.
No,
yeah,
but I'm
so-
talking about like when you would be streaming.
Well, so my schedule now is Wednesday, Friday. That's it. Every other day that I'm not streaming, I am on my
At that
phone.
same time period.
All hours of the day.
And these people's streams you're going to, are they from Europe or are they from the States?
So some differ. So like the Europeans I catch in the morning. And then, once everybody gets off of work here in the United States, I hit them up past the hours of 5. When they get on.
Okay, so I would targeting audiences is important. Knowing your audience is important, and knowing how to find an audience that would be engaging is important. So social without having social media makes it tough. I will say that right now.
I did just get a Twitter.
That's huge.
Yerp.
Big.
That's big. Twitter, Instagram, like you can like, hashtags, dude, are huge.
But see, I've been out of the social media game for so long. I don't know what the fuck to do.
You can literally search on Twitter via hashtag. So like Twitch UK. Boom. Twitch UK. I just found these are all streamers that are from the UK on Twitch. You can just by going to explore, you can type hashtag Twitch UK. There's also a Twitch UK actual Twitch page. Another thing you could check out. Maybe from the people that are interacting with Twitch UK. It's all tools.
Yeah.
If you know how to do, check this out. If you're not an electrician, or let's use this. If you're not a carpenter, you may not know how to use a bandsaw, but it can save you a lot of time in the right situations. If you don't familiarize yourself with social media, you'll never know what it could do for you. If you familiarize and you learn, it could be life-changing. Change up the game. And you can always reach out to me, dude, if you have any questions.
Okay.
Hashtags are like, people think hashtags are just a way to get exposure for your post. No. You can literally find people from hashtags. You know, we're talking about the word relatability. That's as easy it is to find people that are relatable to you. For me, hashtag veteran, boom. These are my brothers and sisters, just from typing a hashtag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, there you go.
Smelling what he's stepping in, chicken.
You feel me, chicken 117, baby?
Is that shedding some light on your path here?
Yeah, a little bit. So basically I just gotta get more involved in social media.
Familiarize.
Or if not all social media, just Twitter, period.
Yeah, and it doesn't, and I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. So I don't want you to go and download every single social media on the planet.
Oh,
Maybe just start with I know you won't, but maybe just start with Twitter, understand it, learn it, the same way you've learned Twitch. And, you know, there's great things about Twitter and there's some crappy things about Twitter. Same thing on Twitch. Same thing with people. Same thing everywhere. Also,
go ahead.
I was gonna say maybe on your profile, we could get like a banner going for you and stuff like that.
I was gonna say, don't look at my profile, please.
Well, no, it's important.
I know. I just need to put time into it. I just haven't had
Boom.
time
Look.
into my profile.
Twitch is a soup. If you're missing ingredients, you're literally eating water.
Yeah.
You gotta put some flavors in there. You know, Twitter is your base. Twitch is your meat. You gotta get some veggies in there. You gotta get some spice. You gotta get all this stuff. You can't have it bland. If it's bland, nobody's gonna want to eat it.
Okay,
Chicken,
so
we got
see,
E
so
in the chat saying she will make your banners and panels.
Boom,
Let's
done.
go.
I love bowls of hot water. Stop lying to me. You're lying.
so basically, season the chicken.
Season
the
it, bro.
Baby, come on. Kicking
Season
chicken.
it.
You hear me?
Yerk.
Yes, well, I will not take up any more time. I appreciate you guys.
Great
one
questions,
time,
dude. Oh wait, and my brother, I forgot to tell you.
Oh.
We almost skipped Andrew. He went down to the Mexican border, was living there for the winter, nomading, doing his thing. He is now back up in Montana. I believe he's bear hunting right now, and I don't know about the possible return of streams.
Yeah,
But he's
he
good.
wasn't
He's
feeling
healthy.
it. He wasn't feeling
I don't know. He has a hard time committing, which is one of the
Understandable.
big things, you know. I think in his life he committed a lot, maybe too hard on some things, and he got burned from it potentially. I think that's kind of the backstory with him committing, and he is a very simple person, however, very, very complex, and he likes to stay simple on the outside, but he's a very complex person, as you already know. So I don't know about the return to streams. I can try to find out for you though.
Yeah, I enjoyed his streams. I enjoyed chatting with him. He's
Smart.
a very, very intelligent person.
He's a genius, bro. He's literally a genius. He makes me look stupid.
Stop. Oh my god.
No, bro, I'm not even playing, bro. Like this, he could be a doctor right now. 100%.
Yeah, just the way he talks. It's just.
He's got his bachelor's in neuroscience and cellular biology.
Wow. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Anybody else just go cross-eyed?
I go cross-eyed every time I talk to the dude, bro.
Yo, Chicken, appreciate you coming in here, dude.
Yeah,
Appreciate you,
appreciate
Chicken.
you, Crow.
It's big to hop in.
Yeah, much love, bro.
Jaybird, one time, love you guys.
I
Love you, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you, bro.
That
Great
is
question.
Chicken117, a moderator here at the Bird Show.
Chicken 117.
All right, we got time for one more before we send these birdies to bed. All right, one
We got.
more
Don't be
question.
shy.
Don't be shy. Hop in any voice channel. I will drag you down into the private one. Morgan, I know you got something to say.
Don't
know
be a chicken.
You son of a gun. I know you got something to say.
Don't be a chicken.
told you
like
you can eat
chicken.
my cookies?
Ooh.
Who told you could eat my cookies? Hop in any voice chat, any voice channel in the Discord. And I will bring you in here. We got time for one more song. One more song. I'm trying to be good. Get on in here, Morgan. Come on.
Oh my
I do not mind to converse.
He's I love Morgan. Listen, we're rocking the Morganovich Lurk shirt tonight. You can find that through Streamlabs for Morganovich here. These are his eyes. If you can kind of tell the farther away you get, it says exclamation lurk.
Lurk.
That's hilarious, man. It's hilarious. But yeah, I know me and him have had some deep talks about streaming and a bunch of different things. So
There he is.
this is your moment, Morgan. This is your moment. And
I'm
here
the
he
shine,
is.
baby.
Morganovich has taken the leap, and here he is. Everyone say, hello, Morganovich.
Hello, Morganovich.
Like that.
Where there he is. Oh,
Testing.
testing. There he is.
Miller, welcome.
There he is, Morganovich. Welcome to Time to Fly Radio.
First time.
First time here. You guys suck.
Hello, Crow. Hope everybody's doing good. Yeah, you guys are all right. I had a couple of questions that might be a little awkward or maybe long-winded, but I know you mentioned. Well, first, we know that Crow Fam is a big name in networking, and I know you answered that earlier, where you said you might be doing a little bit of rebranding or rebuilding of that.
Well, not rebranding, just rebuilding.
Rebuilding, right. So, what are your plans for that? If you don't mind sharing, just because I'm curious.
Yeah, for sure. So, and the guy that has been throwing the shade, I've actually had conversations with him, and but anyways. I think everyone's aware of who I'm talking about, the videos and everything like that on YouTube.
Yes.
So what my plan is with it, during those times of the support for support, which I don't do anymore, there may have been people that joined that may still practice that. So in order to, it's almost like a revival of it, if you will, to revamp, to restart, and to bring people there that are truly trying to better themselves as people, as content creators, and as streamers. So essentially it'd be a complete wipe and starting over.
I like that.
Wow.
I love this.
I love this. I like that.
I love it.
And also, as a follow-up question, I know you did you do very much networking yourself? Because I know you mentioned you only streamed your Xbox One for a long time, and there was a large jump from 1 month to the next in average viewers. I think it was like September to October. There was like 6 to 22 or so. So I'm wondering if there was any other content creation you did in the background, like maybe making YouTube videos or doing small TikTok things or anything, or if there was networking involved with that.
Yeah, absolutely. So at the time, so like this is, I don't know how to explain it. It comes in waves. Social media is like one's king and one's not type of deal. So like for instance, right now, to me, how I look at it, Twitter is king. If you want to post something and have it be seen, Twitter is the place. When at this time frame in 2020, September, October of 2020, and even the rest of 2020 and beginning of 2021, Instagram was said place. So I did a lot of posting content on Instagram, getting to meet, once again, I was talking to Chicken about hashtags, meeting veterans with hashtags, meeting Warzone players with hashtags, meeting sweaty Warzone players, meeting TTVers that we're all trying to make it. And so I think, yes, I think networking is something that needs to be done in anything in life. Networking to me is making connections. And I know a lot of people, there's a stigma behind the word network. But I think in any profession in life, you have to network. You have to meet people. You have to step out of your box. And that's kind of what networking is to me. If you enclose yourself in a box where you're never going to go out and meet someone maybe you would have never met before, then how do you expect to succeed? How do you expect to be seen? It's a very competitive industry. And if you're not going to step out, outreach, and try to showcase your content, the highlights of your stream, it's hard to get traction.
That's true. It is a lot of who you know. And there's a lot of stigma around the word networking. Like you said, there's a lot of stigma around the word content, isn't there, Jaybird?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, because everyone's like, well, that's not content. This is content.
I just hate that word.
Right.
Like,
he hates the word.
Who determines whether this is content and that isn't?
Right.
Like people,
I think it was Denzel Washington that said this, and I have to say,
I think so.
It's relevant.
I think so.
Yeah, probably. It's usually not the people who are doing more than you that are the heckler. It's the ones doing less, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely, no doubt.
That in an attempt to kind of put it in perspective, when haters gonna hate stuff like that. I mean, who are you? I forgot your name already. You know.
Also, I do want to touch on Chicken's comment. He said,
it.
"But where does networking become support for support?"
Ooh.
So, support for support. When I quickly realized support for support was wrong and not the right idea, because it started to feel as if it was a chore. It started to put stress and on everyone, and people would literally message you saying, they would do the exclamation watch time and say, hey, I've spent 3 hours, 42 minutes, and 26 seconds in your stream. You only have 1 hour, 20 minutes in my stream. I instantly, the second I got one of those messages, I knew that this was not the way.
Yeah.
The difference between it, one is organic and one is not. The organic one is whenever you do something because you want to do it. You enjoy the content, you enjoy the person, you enjoy their personality, you enjoy the relatability between each other. So it doesn't seem as if you don't have to force yourself to be there. Support for support is, hey, I'm going to go to this person's stream even though I don't even really like them. Or I'm going to go to this person's stream even though the content isn't the same and I would never watch this content and we just can't really vibe. So you're forcing yourself to do something. Whereas whenever you're just genuinely networking and meeting people, you're typically meeting people and hanging out with people that are, you could go out and have a conversation with them and have a meal with them. And you wouldn't just stare at the wall, essentially, is a good way to break it down, I think.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Chicken's calling me out here in the chat.
Why is Jaybird over there giggling behind the curtain?
Chicken, he was calling me out. It was funny. Calling me out as Crow was explaining the toxicity behind watch times. You know.
The watch time, 17 days. So Jaybird,
I know.
if you don't have 17 days,
I don't, brother.
In chicken spot,
I'm gonna say
you are the devil.
I know. I am not.
That is what's wrong with support for support.
Right.
And a lot of times, so like
weaponizing.
with watch time, man, Jay and I have sat in Jay's car and where he's heard me just rant and rave all day about networking and watch time and support for support and how toxic all of it is. Like, I know people love meeting new people with similar interests, but there's so much entitlement, especially with watch time. People say, well, I have all this watch time.
I have watch time taken out of my channel.
Exactly. Yeah. And whenever you said that earlier, I stood up from my chair and I did a little clap. I was very happy.
Yeah.
And,
there's been extremely like toxic people like that have literally would get banned if they didn't meet a certain watch time criteria.
And a lot of times it's not even people that enjoy the content, it's people that have them tabbed up, muted, and along
right,
with
that's the
40
thing
other
about watch
people,
time.
and it's just so that's why I've kind of made it a point to myself. That's kind of why I've fallen off the grid a little bit, honestly, just because I don't network anymore. I don't talk to anybody. All I do
However,
is try to make my own videos, and I'm trying to create my content so I can either succeed with my content or fail with the content, because without my content, I don't really have anything. I don't care if anybody's trying to come and say, hey, I'm going to befriend you, come watch me, because it doesn't hold up anything.
right. So, okay, but like think of it like this. Say you're going fishing and you know what you're going fishing for likes worms, but you bring some other type of bait. So essentially you are understanding who your audience that you're posting your content is going to. If you are not doing the best you can do to, not that you're not doing the best you can do on your content, but the best you can do to have your content be seen, you're not truly helping yourself. You can have the best content. I said this often. I said this on the last talk show I was on. I'll probably say it on the next one I'm on. The most talented athlete in the world is not playing on a professional team right now. The best content in the world is not being seen right now.
Yeah.
And I stand by that, because that person or that the person, whether they're the athlete or they're the one producing the content, do not know how to have it be seen. They don't know how to make a connection. They don't know how to get into a college. They don't know how to talk to a coach. They don't know how to talk to an agent. They don't know how to meet people that may enjoy their content.
Cool.
So wise, man.
Well said.
Jeez.
Well met.
I've been saying this for the past year.
Yeah.
Truly have been.
No one's listening to me. Why will no one listen?
And it's not his fault. Like, it's not his fault at all. Like, But the thing is, like, no one listening, but like, no one can be expected to be in my stream 24/7. So if I say something, like, I don't expect anyone to be there. The quote I live by right now is expect nothing, appreciate everything.
There you go.
You will never be let down.
Yeah.
The only one that will let you down is yourself if you live by that statement. If you set goals that only you can attain, you will never be let down, except if you let yourself down. If I set goals for Majonovich one time and Jay to meet for me, I may get let down because they're not hitting my goals for me. But if I am the one that is hitting the goals, if I'm the one that's grinding, if I'm the one meeting people, if I'm the one doing this, if I stop doing it, then I'm failing myself.
Right. Yeah.
Morganovich,
Yeah.
how do we feel about this?
I'm listening. I'm absorbing, taking notes.
I'm a
I like it.
Little sponge, you.
I try.
Do you feel that you have an adequate answer to your inquiries?
It's very. I'm always gonna have more questions. You
Right.
you above anybody else's knows this, but I will spare everybody's time. And
You can ask one
sanity.
more.
Yeah.
Ask one more.
Throw another good one. Come on.
Oof. Oh, I don't know.
Dude, I like this. I have nothing to hide. Nothing. Zero. Zilch. Nada. I will. Nothing.
I believe you. I really do. Because shoot, I shouldn't go there. There's a lot of times when Jay, like I was saying, Jay and I would talk, and it was always CroweGamingg. It was this other networking thing, and I always rant and rave on Twitter about how networking is so fake, and I hate it because there's just a whole bunch of entitlement. And
For sure.
I understand the importance of meeting people because, like you said, who you know is a game changer. If you don't know who can get you into the best team because you're the most talented, then you can't do anything.
Right.
But I think there's so many people that are focused on trying to build a community, and I feel like they just don't have any substance to it. They just want to say, I'm a variety streamer, I'm here to play games and have fun and build a community, but they don't have any substance to themselves. Or maybe it's just me being a little bit like a stickler for, I don't know, maybe it's because I've been around content creation for a long time. Maybe I just feel like people just hanging out online isn't what Twitch is for, but it's absolutely what Twitch can be for.
Yeah. That's
Like
the
for
thing,
me,
it's so
I
broad,
think of it
dude.
as making YouTube videos as like putting in production for edits and small things like that, whereas people are succeeding very successfully succeeding, I should say, just from hanging out, meeting new people, going to their streams, dropping raid trains and blah 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 blah, and doing all this stuff, just meeting new people. And I just feel like it feels hollow, but there's a lot of times when I have to just take a step back and realize that people are enjoying themselves and I should just kind of, stay in my own lane. But how do you yourself handle all the people like me that could say networking is and support for support is all shit, and all the how do you handle all the haters? There's so many haters out there.
I agree. Support for
Jesus.
support is not the way. I will openly say that every day. Networking is completely different. It can people use it to be malicious? Yes. Can people use it in the correct manner? Yes. It's just like, to me, it's just like anything else in life. Do I think having a beer is okay? Yes. Getting drunk and belligerent and wrecking your car, is it bad? And maybe hurting someone else? Yes. There's a fine line, and the only ones that know truly intent are those individuals that are doing it. The best thing I can say to you as far as with what other people are doing, know that everyone is not you. You're a smart guy, I can tell. Know that people may be coming to Twitch for a multitude of different reasons. Someone may be coming to Twitch for something as simple as a conversation. They're not looking for the most amazing backdrop, the most amazing quality audio, the most amazing content, the best production possible. They just want a conversation because they can't get that in real life. Twitch is huge. The corners of Twitch I don't even know about are still out there. There are millions of streamers. There's millions of different ways to stream. There's millions of different types of content out there, and it's ever changing, and everyone comes here for a different reason.
Right.
So my reasons initially for coming to Twitch are probably different than yours, are probably different than One Time's, and probably different than Jay's, and probably different than Jess's, and Mr. Jonesy, and Chicken, and everyone else's. Maybe they may be similar, but maybe they're not. It's just something to think about. Like, everyone may come here for a different reason, not necessarily production.
Ooh, my God. I'm
As a
fired
closing
up.
question,
Oh, sorry.
what music do you like to listen to?
I listen. I'm pretty eclectic when it comes to music. This evening, Brooke and I were listening to 80s rock. On stream, I like listening to either rap or like EDM. When I work out, I'll listen to like maybe heavy metal. I listen to a lot of different stuff.
I love it. Have a good night, guys.
Morgan, and just to clarify, I don't think that you are a hater. I know you very well.
There's
had a
nothing
lot of
wrong
talks.
with questioning.
Yeah, you've had a lot
But
of
question
questions
me.
and uncertainties. That doesn't make you a hater. I never thought for a second that you were a hater. So
There's a fine
think-
line between a hater and curiosity.
right.
It's more of just I misunderstand people, and I should stay in my own lane in terms of I feel like people get taken advantage of when it's support for support, because they say, oh, look at this networking streamer, I'm gonna gift 500 subs so that I can have my name a little bit higher on the list a little bit more often, and then their streams are still averaging less than 3, and it's just
For sure.
like I feel bad for that, and that's what gets me so riled up about things with
Right.
all the networking and supporting and such.
The thing is I think people are gonna give regardless. I have a buddy, his name's Hawks Freak. He's gifted 2,500 subs to the channel. He doesn't stream
Jesus.
at all. 0.
That's crazy, man.
Incredible.
He doesn't stream. He's a very successful business person. He enjoys my personality. He enjoys the positivity, and he doesn't stream.
It's about who you know, baby.
I randomly met him through a guy named Laxney 2012. You guys may be familiar. They worked in the same company, but I never would have met Hawks Freak if I never would have taken the time to meet Logan. And Logan was the first person I ever met from Twitch.
Wow.
IRL. He came down. He drove down to my house. He was in this room. We were playing Warzone together. He was right here. I was right here. But I've never taken the opportunity to meet Logan. I never would have met Hawks Freak. I never would have met Logan IRL. I never even would have known Logan's a person. This is a big, big world we live in. And whenever we are stuck in a box, not saying you are, but I'm just saying networking, the stigma and fear of networking. I 100% agree with you. Support for support is not the way. Because obviously I made it without support for support. You don't need support for support. A lot of times people see maybe someone doing it and they think, hey, that's my way to the top. And they don't think about their content. They stop focusing on what I can put 100 people in anyone's chat, but are they going to stay?
Right. That longevity game. And you even said if you could go back, you'd do it different.
Well, the thing is like, I would, yes, but like whenever my first 7 months, the support for support, I didn't even, what is that?
Right.
Right? I didn't even know that was a thing. I started doing it to like help push people to people, to help people. But then I quickly realized I can push people to someone else all day long, but if their content's not right and they may not mesh.
Right.
So it's not really helping anyone. What's helping people is whether it's maybe the software or the hardware or the equipment or the applications or teaching them about consistency and teaching them about social media. That's what helps. But you're not helping anybody if you're not networking, because no one will. Who are you? It's a big, big world. So I don't know. It's just something to think about.
It's good stuff, man.
I don't know either,
I
man.
think everybody is.
It's a lot.
going
It's in depth.
It is.
I'm gonna go home and process this.
You are home one time.
I just want to press record and play Warzone. What the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morgan, I love you, buddy. I appreciate you coming on here and being real, you know, being transparent.
Yeah.
Just as everyone has.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Chicken and Jess.
Love it, man.
You guys are awesome.
Nothing wrong with asking questions.
Have a wonderful night, Morgan.
Thanks,
Likewise.
Morgan.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yes. That had some zest on it.
That had some freaking zest. That had some freaking
I talked about
zest.
this. I talked about this on the last thing I was on too.
Yeah. Which, I mean, being who you are, I feel that's going to continue to come up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'll
and I
talk
think
about
you know
it.
that, and you're ready to talk about it. You're open. You're transparent about it. Mr. Jonesy, thank you for that gift. I appreciate you. And so, dude, can we get some hype in the chat for CroweGamingg coming in here, sticking it out for what 3 hours now? This is our longest one yet.
Yep.
Morganovich with a gifted sub to Crow. Let's go. I appreciate you guys so much.
Yeah.
CroweGamingg, my guy.
It was fun, guys.
This was
It was a
fun.
lot of
This was
fun.
cool.
I enjoyed this.
This was a vibe. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I know I did. And I think everybody learned a lot. Yo,
About you and
Crow.
about streaming and all that stuff. Yeah. Very helpful.
And not only the streaming side, but like telling us about your experience in the military, your personal relationship with your wife and how that came to be. It's cool, man. I feel like I've always known you, but now I feel like I know you better. You know what I mean?
I don't know why, but I feel like people don't. There's like a fear maybe of reaching out to me.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
I mean,
busy,
and that's
you
another
know.
thing is like you're
I don't
just
wanna
another
bother him.
dude, man. We're all
Like
just-
dude, like I'm nothing special. Like I'm not trying to be that like, oh, like poor. Like I'm being serious. Like I'm an average guy. I'm an average 24-year-old dude. Like I'll
This is
talk to
part of why we
anybody.
wanted you to come on.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For
Like
people to see the real
I'm-
dude behind the streamer.
there's no ego there, right? I know that I met people and people helped me, and at the end of the day, how the stigma of communities as well. We look at massive streamers and they have communities on
And-
many different levels.
And really, it's like I feel like we're one big community, and then there's several like smaller communities within that big community. This is gonna sound hilarious, but I was talking to my therapist about this right before I came on the show. And it's like everyone kind of knows each other or has
100%,
heard of
dude.
each other. It's just a matter of like reaching out and making that connection, or having your path lead you to that person. I mean, it's we're all here trying to. I mean, if you're a streamer in here, I would assume that we're all here trying to kind of do the same thing, and
Yeah.
that's why we got one of the best on here. You hear me?
You're
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
no, but for real, like you look at Tim the Tab Man.
Uh-huh.
He's got his community. You look at Nick Merckx, and these are not like great people that everyone wants to be, but like just as an example, he has the M Fam.
Yeah.
Right? These are huge communities that once started as something small,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
microscopic, in fact, to what it is now.
Yeah. It's massive.
Yep.
So like, it's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing.
It's a whole vibe, man.
It's a thing, baby.
Whoa, Crow's getting zesty in here.
It's a thing, baby.
Yo, Crow, we're gonna let you go, man. We're gonna let you
All right.
get some sleep on it. It's
Yeah.
12:30 at night.
Shush.
So I appreciate the time,
Honor is all mine.
the connections you've provided, the inspiration, the motivation, the friendship. Just you being you, man. It's crazy
Hey.
what a little transparency and a little authenticity, how far that can go.
100%, bro.
So
I
know
appreciate
that,
you
know
guys.
that you're affecting a lot of lives out here, and helping people chase their dreams, because that's important.
We trying.
So
Good stuff.
Trying.
man.
much
We
love to you,
appreciate
my guy.
Appreciate y'all. Have a good night. I
All right.
appreciate you guys. Thank you
Good
so
night,
much for having
everyone.
me on.
Say peace out, Crow.
See you guys. Chat. You guys rock. Okay. One time. Much love.
Yeah,
Deuces.
much love, dude. All right. That's it. That's it, and that's all. That's CroweGamingg, baby. Sheesh.
That's the one, Marvin.
Oh my gosh. Listen.
Great success, man.
Great success.
Very nice.
Golly, we gotta figure out the freaking there it is. The StreamYard thing.
Yep.
The StreamYard thing.
100%.
You guys, CroweGamingg. Can we get a shout out for CroweGamingg? There he is. There he is, that son of a gun. Much love, Crow. You guys, I should have asked him before he got off the G Fuel code. You can find him on
I think it's
CroweGamingg
Crow.
with 2 G's. I thought there was like a code to it. It was CFAM. CFAM.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think code CFAM when you're ordering G Fuel, I believe, gets you a discount of some sort. I meant to have him do shout outs about whatever he's got coming up. But you guys know where to find him. Sheesh! Code CFAM if you're ordering G Fuel. And listen, if this was your first experience with Crow, then
Come on.
I hope
Get sure,
it was
my guy.
everything, because it was for me.
It was really, really eye-opening.
Yeah.
Connection.
It's just inspiring. I don't know how much more there is I can say without being like repetitive, but
Yep.
just to meet the guy behind,
He's tight, man. He's a human.
you
Just
know.
like anybody else.
Yeah.
Well,
Just a human,
okay.
baby.
Another successful Time
Yes.
to Fly radio in the books.
Yeah, real quick though, there's so many things that went on. You guys, I'm so sorry if I got to be invested in these interviews while they're going on, but I appreciate all of you. Just Jess for the follow, coming in on the stream as well. Mag with the resub, Sample Name with the rate of 12, Meggy with the follow, Dark Absolution with the resub for 10 months, baby. And then we got Cypher with the follow, Mr. Jonesy with the gifted sub, Morganovich, CroweGamingg with the gifted subs, ET with the biddies. You guys are incredible. Thank you for all the love tonight. I appreciate you guys so much. So much. And welcome to the Birdie Gang, to all of our new followers. We are so glad to have you guys. One time, anything?
I'm gonna do all of that.
Oh, post. Sorry.
Yep.
I guess I could have waited. But yeah,
you're good.
one time.
Yeah,
Once again, another one in the books. Who's next? Who is next? Listen, we're gonna start. Last week, the Time to Fly radio, it was music. We were vibing out. It was music. It was cool. We're gonna continue to do that. I think we're gonna start trying to split up these Fridays. Time to Fly radio will be every Friday at 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. However, the Fridays, what we do on those Fridays may differ. So our interviews may start happening on the last Fridays of the month. So that way we're not just like burning through streamers and getting, getting worn out on it or something. But we want to explore more things. We had a lot of fun with the music. Me and One Time love music. We love sharing it with you guys. You guys having music to share with us and vibing out together. So more ideas on the way, more streamers on the way, more vibes on the way, baby. Come on. Come on.
Are you once we depart, are you gonna be still on?
I will probably raid out. I'll be raiding out.
All right. Well, we have an after party.
After party over at One Time for the one time. Gonna be hitting some Warzone, I would assume.
You know, I thought about it.
Oh.
However, I think maybe we'll just vibe out to some tunes for a while.
Oh, one time gonna vibe. One time gonna vibe to some tunes, you guys. So the after party, right there. Link is in the chat to One Time for the one time. This is my great friend, best friend, streaming right down the hall from me. We live in the same house. We live in the same house. I could literally run over into his stream right now if I wanted. I'm not gonna do that because I'm tired. Nobody asked me to do that.
It's gonna be a channel reward.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming through, coming in. I hope you guys learned a lot. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you come back for the next one.
Yes.
Crow is saying do it. If Crow says do it, I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Oh my god. The tension is palpable. Oh my god. He did it! The son of a bitch did it!
Easy as that.
What's
Go from one box to the other. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, good stuff. Alright, I'm out. Woo! Yes. Good stuff, guys.
Whew.
I don't know about you.
Oh
but
my gosh. You
I'm
guys.
kind of horny.
One time.
Love you, buddy.
Have a wonderful night. Love you, bud.
See you later.
Bye. Sheesh. Oh, what a night. You guys. What else is there to say? What else is there to say? An amazing night with some amazing people. You love to see it. You love to feel it. You love to hear it. Thank you again, everybody coming in. Everybody jumping in the Discord. All the follows, everything. You guys are incredible. Tomorrow morning, Cyberpunk, 11 a.m. Be there or be square. Just kidding. You don't have to be there. We just talked about that. Oh, just kidding. I like to say jokes sometimes that, you know, I don't know. That's comedy, right? But yeah, we'll be doing Cyberpunk tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. the Saturday morning streams. And we hope to see you guys there or in the future at some point. I appreciate everybody coming through. Let's find somebody to raid. Cardio is key, my guy. Listen, I've been slacking this week. I've been slacking this week on the working out. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. And we'll pick up next week. You know what I mean? Or this weekend, maybe. It's an honor to meet you, brother. Just, yo, thank you so much for coming in, getting real, getting open with us. You are always loved. You are always appreciated. If nowhere else, right here at the Bird Show. Much love to you, man. Nami Rises, appreciate the follow. Welcome to the Birdie Gang. 4 minutes ago. I'm sorry, I may have been in the middle of running or babbling. I don't know. You guys, these will be put up on YouTube as well. These VODs will be put up on YouTube. I just today put up Sticky Bear Gaming, Mojo Magic, and Juggalo Darcy. Those are available on the YouTube. Big love, CroweGamingg. Hey, he's got an egg next to his name now. Sheesh, he's got an egg. Come on. What's in the egg? What's in the box? Let's see. Let's see what's good. Who do you guys want to hit here? I'm thinking I'd love to. And my mouse just died. The fuck? I don't know why it does that, dude. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna do this. You guys are gonna choose. You guys are gonna choose the raid. I'm gonna give you 3 streamers, and you're gonna choose the raid. Let's do that. We're gonna do a poll. So let's see. We got 1. 2. And for the third one, we will do. Okay. Boom. The poll has started. You got 3 options. Cast your vote in the chat right now. You've got Dragus. We'll go through real quick. We got Dragus playing Valheim to 58 viewers. Super cool guy, super chill guy, very nice, very kind. He's rocking the armor, the Viking gear. Dude's incredible. You guys would love him. So we've got Dragus playing some Valheim to 58 people. We also have Smooth Gentleman. You know him, you love him. A Birdie Gang member playing some Elder Scrolls Skyrim right now to 3 viewers. He's looking pretty tired over there, so we would definitely be able to wake him up. And then third, we have Mr. Vibes playing some Escape from Tarkov to 24 viewers. So we've got 2 for Dragus, we've got 1 for Smooth Gentleman. You guys are choosing the raid. Pick and vote for one of those streamers. Okay, so we got 2 for Dragus and we've got 3 for Smooth Gentleman. The clock is winding down. The time is running out. Cast your vote. And then we will be rating right after that. So right now it's looking like Smooth Gentleman in the lead with 3 votes. You guys want to go wake up the gentleman there? And Smooth has won it. The raid has begun. You guys, thank you once again so much for coming in here and making another incredible night of Time to Fly Radio. Hope to catch you guys tomorrow morning. Until then, go make someone smile. Do something kind for someone else. Much love to CroweGamingg and everyone else in the chat. Now let's go take that energy over to Smooth Gentleman. Let's wake that boy up. Come on.